fashion ransacked in the back while the fans were clapping. Spring traps and attack, now your captain's after this bashing faction. Can't cap the action, can't cap with my hats with the rubber man. Quick jabs in the back to their motherland. Dealt back on my back, find another land. I'm stacked, you gon' wanna take another clan. Beckman, Ben, men, break 'em. Root top two, roll out, can't take 'em. Yes, up, shot top down, he'll shake 'em. These my men can't forge, can't fake 'em. These fours getting more intense. When I raise my sword, know the course events. Point a pistol towards who I call my friends. Know a pistol's more than your empty threats. Yes, I can hear the trumpet, the drums are thumping. That boy that I made is becoming something. Join in the ranks with the strongest of names. Big shame, you gotta catch the rumbling. 1, 2, 1 piece, no fruit, all me. Big shoes to fill, they're going on my feet. Big news for mail, top crew prevails. Left tail is where you come and find me. I stand on business, I don't hide it. On the waves or on the dry land. If man's a castle, I'm an island.
Quake, step in a late waist, press it the big shake, the weapon, the blade stain, the bread of the namesake, is ever the vacate, or sharing the same fate, impressive the lame bakes, claim they could take shanks, but they couldn't, so deep into a grace where I put them, jump heads with the face from my footers, ain't no one escaping, you should have known base, and the fitted home king, you were getting home safe, you put in the crosshairs, loose footing, bait when the boss stares, on him, cut the losses taken, they're not there, cower when they call to face me, they're all scared, had a call to face me, they're all the same sea, pistols pointed, will draw the safety, don't fall when I draw the blade, see me fight for my mates, and the cause they gave me. New tune for a parasite, pull the sword, you can't move like a paralyzed zoom in the para soon, let me terrified, kill a kid, I cut through when he paradise food like a paradigm doom.
How we doing?
Future moving like fools into paradise, move like a paradise. Gave my left a big bet on the new coming era like coin flip, made the gamble.
I'm kinda used to it at this point.
Where'd the fun go? Come for the one piece, come here, run those.
That is not true, you hush. Also, I have no idea if any of that picked up on... Hold on, let me check. Yeah, I don't have Discord audio in my fucking starting scene, so it's just me being like, nah, da, 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 da.
Yeah, I don't even... I mute my mic in OBS when I go to starting soon. So if I am in a call with someone, I can still talk, but the stream won't hear anything.
Fair.
You sound dead, Munchie.
You do sound dead, my dude.
I'm tired. I have some kind of cough bullshit. I have been advised by my wife to restrict my vaping so as to not make the cough worse. And, you know, I'm like horrifically addicted to nicotine, so that's a big ask.
Have you tried...
I feel you on that, don't worry.
Have you tried not being...
Have you ever been addicted to something, Shin?
Yes, it's called Pornhub.
It's not the same thing.
No.
Have you ever been chemically
I get what
addicted to
Munchie's
something?
going through.
All jokes aside, I've never.
If you've never drank, smoked, or did drugs, you won't.
That's why I'm proud to be straight edge the way I am. Alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, never did them. Unless drugs, I've done drugs, but legal shit. Yeah, I've never done anything that would cause physical harm, except.
Well, it doesn't necessarily cause physical harm, but you just get addicted to having to have it.
I've never really been.
It's the difference. It's the equivalent of having something that makes you feel like everything is kind of okay, or at least not fully fucking stressful, and then having that taken away suddenly. It's like having a perpetual anxiety attack.
Yeah. Literally.
Oh,
and you get super sick.
That's just me being autistic, so...
Well, addiction to what Munchie's talking about is literally like you're constantly feeling nauseous and sick. You're not paranoid, but you're anxious all the fucking time because you're not getting it.
I'm anxious all the time.
Well, that's just because you have anxiety, but how you feel all the time is how Munchie's feeling now when he shouldn't.
Well, I'm still vaping, don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to vape less, and I'm not using my giant box mod because my wife thinks that I'm developing bronchitis, and I figure the option that doesn't put giant clouds of vapor in my lungs is probably the better choice.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, zero vapor would be ideal, but I don't want to murder somebody, so.
That's true. I will murder
You
someone.
can't murder me, Munchie. You love me too much.
I have fully considered choking out my friends the last time I tried quitting nicotine.
Yeah, but not legal, right?
Honestly, I don't remember. It's all kind of a haze. The first, like, 3 weeks of zero nicotine was a haze where all I remember is everyone telling me I looked mad as shit all the time.
I'm gonna take that as a no. Like, it wasn't-
It was generally people that I could physically reach that I considered it, so yeah, probably not you.
Yay!
I don't know. I have some shit with my fucking, like, I've got like a nasty cough. Well, not nasty cough, but I've got like this persistent cough that feels like a post-nasal drip cough where it's like nothing's coming up when I cough unless I cough really hard and then I get like phlegm coming out. And I don't know, just over the course of the day, like I'm also having like body aches. My back and chest fucking hurt.
That's good.
So we're doing we're revamping the revision with a rough draft.
Okay.
Dude wants snow leopard spots and wants the eye to be of a snow leopard.
What happened to the other one?
He just wants to revise it. That's the point of rough drafts, is to get a general idea of what the person wants before committing to a finalized version.
I love the fact you're just looking up snow leopards and then you just scroll down, it's just a logo that says marijuana.
Where? Oh.
Go to...
Marijuana.
I just found it funny.
I'm gonna click on it just to see what the fucking... No, you just... What's the tags on this thing? How does this have anything to do with a snow leopard?
Maybe there's a snow leopard is a weird word in the weed culture. Who knows?
I mean, it very well could be, given the names of strains, my favorite being Alaskan Thunderfuck. But nowhere in the tags did it say snow leopard. And I'm realizing I might have to just resort to Google for my reference material.
Go on Pinterest.
Pinterest doesn't let you just download shit.
I don't know. I tried.
Oh, but he was cool with the backdrop being black and white, so we can actually just get the pattern from right here and call that a fucking day. Or perhaps do this. We'll do two. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I can take full breaths, and like, I don't feel like I'm having issues breathing. But my chest feels tight despite that, and I think that's because of like the muscular tension. What little muscle there is around my torso. I don't know, it's fucking on me.
Normally, if I feel anything tight around my chest area, I normally try and get my my shoulders, my elbows, my arms, and my hands as low to the ground as possible, and then I literally like, in one fell swoop, just swing them high, stretch, and normally my in the middle of my chest like just pops, and it feels so much more better.
Oh. It didn't do my chest, but my middle back cracked like a motherfucker.
Just being old, Munchie.
Shut up. Rude.
I looked on the stream, it just looked like you were trying to celebrate, but it ended up going wrong.
Don't at me, bro. Alright, we're gonna do a save as, so we have separate files for these. Oh, that has like a weird bitter taste now. I'm trying to finish off this bottle of capsicum ale so that I have the bottle freed up for future brews. It was good up until that last sip, at which point it tasted kind of like I took a bite out of raw walnut.
Well,
Showdown with the king
I've been making sure a friend of mine's been alright because I've not been in the best of moods.
Who's not been in the best of moods?
Just want to be friends. Don't get me wrong, they're a sweet person. They really are, like genuinely an absolutely amazing human being. But the problem is the fact that like I know that they're kind of a get the point cross. If you don't get it, then fuck off kind of person.
Okay.
And unfortunately, there's like two people that I've been getting on their nerves lately, and my mate really wants to say something about it, but he's kind of holding himself back a bit. And I told him, I'm like, look, one is easy, the other one's a bit difficult. But what you need to understand is you've built up yourself to be this kind of genuine human being, but if you fucking cross me, I'll fucking deck you in the face. And currently you're letting these people stand all over you. You need, like, one of them, you could tell them right now. Tell them. But obviously, do what you need to do first before, like, think about it before anything. But that one person, do it now. Like, do it as soon or as sometime soon as possible. The other person, a little bit difficult. There is, let's say, caveats to the idea of basically blowing out on them, and it ain't good. So I was like, look, just take some time away from them, and after that, and after you've gathered your thoughts, then think what you want to say to them. And then I just started going like all this whole rant, as you know why I like to do. And they appreciated my advice, and they were like, I'll talk to like some other people. I'll talk to some other people that I know about it and see what they say. And I'm like, do what you need to do, but your health's more important than other people's sanity. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like that, where I'm like, I want to shout at somebody, but if I shout at them, is it gonna upset them? I don't want to upset anyone, because that's not what I want to do. I understand I can't please everyone,
Right.
but I don't want to be the catalyst to upset someone on purpose, because I know if I say something, I'm going to upset them. But sometimes I'm just like, maybe my mental health is more greater than their sanity, and maybe upsetting someone will drive the nail into the coffin of, this is what's fucking happening, you need to get a grip, either get the message or fuck off somewhere else, you know?
For the love of fuck, give me the brush tool.
Didn't mean to pile that on you like much.
Huh? That's
Didn't mean to
fine.
pile that on you.
I don't know why my Photoshop is being a giant fucking cunt right now.
Just some stuff that's been on my mind.
I mean, full disclosure, I'm a bit distracted by the artwork, so I caught most of that, and I'm just like, I don't really have input on it in this particular instance.
I don't expect you to have any input on it.
Alright.
It's just more of just updating you what's going on with me.
Okay.
But hi.
You can make the money up with no stress, picking your back for pennies, that's go tag. Don't you wanna have your mom getting more rare? All that money just
I've been watching the history of Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
I still can't believe we were so close to getting a remake.
Didn't we get a remake?
We got HD remasters, but not remakes.
There was like an entirely new Prince of Persia game.
That was its own story.
I guess I'm not fully comprehending the difference. Cause like it's a new,
Like,
it's
I'm
a
talking
new Prince of
about,
Persia
like-
game.
Like, there was meant to be remakes of Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, Prince of Persia, Two Thrones, and the other one.
Yeah.
But Ubisoft cancelled it all.
I mean, isn't Ubisoft like collapsing right now anyways?
Yeah, Ubisoft's kind of is in the fucky wookie zone.
Bucky Wucky zone?
Yeah.
What the fuck is the fucky wucky zone?
They're collapsing. They're going under at this point. There was even a talks of a new Rayman remake of the original.
I mean, from what I understand, they're like, from what I heard, they just are suffering from the consequences of their own refusal to, you know,
Their own dumbassery.
progress as a fucking corporation and like treat their employees well and shit.
So their own dumbassery.
Huh.
Words, man, Jesus.
Struggling a bit there, homeboy.
Dude, I've been fucking knocked out these past 2 days. I've been waking up feeling like I should stay in bed.
Ain't that a whole ass vibe?
Like, I woke up this morning remembering it, saying like, oh, I'm at your house about to come in, and I'm like, all right. She's like, well, I'm like, all right. She's like, oh, I'll talk, yeah, I'll see you soon. I'm like, right. And I'll go downstairs, open the door. I'm trying to fucking wake up, and And the whole time my mum was here, and the whole time I was talking to Ash, Nat, this, that, and the other, I was absolutely knocked out. And I was just like, you know what? After my mum left, we talked, this, that, and the other. I was like, you know what? I'm like you lot. I'm just gonna lie down on my couch and just chill out for a bit. Just put some YouTube on my PC and just lie down and get a cat nap or something. Which then I went in this server in my domain where only me and Ash can be. And I literally just fell asleep, and then I woke up. My body just kind of woke up.
Motherfucker,
I
I'm
was like-
trying to. Sorry. Apparently, Facebook
It's fine.
Messenger, if you have it open, just fucking like harasses you with other people messaging you if you like. I'm trying to read the details of this shit, and my buddy's messaging me, and it's just going doo-doom, and like taking away the fucking thing I'm looking at. Getting frustrated.
I woke up. My body woke up, and I was like, oh god. I was like, oh, I'm gonna just lie down. I'm gonna just keep lying down for a bit more. And then all of a sudden, I had somebody come into the voice chat, and I'm just into the VC, and I was like, well, it has to only be one person. I was like, hi Ash, and he was like, hello, you alright? I'm like, So I'm still halfway asleep, halfway awake. Tomorrow me and Team Money are gonna stream together. There's a new fighting game coming out. And I've also got D&D. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I've been loving this D&D session I'm in.
That's good.
Last session was our session that we came back on, and dude, it was havoc. Absolutely manic. So there was like this one enemy that tried to like kill one of us, and we like all had like actions to do something. One of them choked him, like force choked him. I threw a force power that like made him see his nightmares. There was a like half Wookiee, half those like little gremlin things that were in Star Wars, like little teddy bear things.
Ewoks?
Yeah, there was this half teddy, there was like this half Wookiee, half Ewok, literally kicking him in the fucking shins and this, that, and the other. This motherfucker literally got annihilated. And this Wookiee Ewok wouldn't stop hitting her. I was like, you know what, fuck it. I literally looked at the DM, I'm like, can I ask something? He was like, sure, go for it. I was like, can I just run up to this dude and just like soccer kick him in the head? And he's like, why? I was like, because. And he's like, if you roll for it, go for it. I did. I got a nice number. He was like, you do it. Then I literally soccer kicked him in the head after he was already down. It was so funny.
This is pissing me off.
Sorry, I got a phone call.
Was it from your mom?
No.
So,
No, it was from my bum. Not my mum.
friends and all your brothers. I was sick of living deep inside the dark, but that's when I met Vegeta. He would teach me where to start. They don't realize I'm still alive to tear you all apart. You call it destruction, I call it a plot.
Oh, like last session was funny as fuck.
Enemies that curve me like a road bend. Then limits make it grown men fidget when you see me up in GT on the golden ticket. Need a scope lens just to even see the height I'm hitting. Deny the physics, these guys are tripping. If they think that I could give in, collide the digits, call it popping the trunks because I'm riding with them. Feel the
Interesting.
flip round to the tension high.
Alright, maybe we should swap this over to black. We're just gonna redo this whole shit. It's not like it took me that long.
By the way, Munchie, do you like comic books?
Yes.
There's a comic book series I've recently just found that, like, I've seen somebody review and it looks kind of like, it's gruesome as fuck. Like, we're talking about, like, an animal version of The Walking Dead.
Does it involve house cats?
It involves every type of cat.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
Feral.
Yeah. Looks okay.
Dude, it's fucking, like, demented.
I mean, it's zombies with cats.
Like, there's a panel that, like, describes that, like, these cats are, like, stuck in this, like, animal place. And, like, this animal store that, like, sells food and all that.
And they're
And they run out
breeding the, like, lady cats and eating the babies.
Yes, that.
Is this review from a dude called Grief by any chance?
Yes.
Yeah, I've watched all of those.
But, like, I was a bit stunned.
I was like, alright, it's intriguing to a certain degree, but like, I'm still just like, huh?
Why did you sound like Peter Griffin laughing?
I don't fucking know, man.
I'm worried about you, Munchie.
Why?
Because you sound like you're like literally you literally like sound like you're like 2 rope knots away from just jumping off a cliff.
I am sick and I don't want to be streaming right now, but I have this commission that needs to be worked on. I would rather be sleeping on my couch right now.
Your health's more important.
Just say your health is way more important there, Munch.
The longer this takes me, the longer I have to deal with it.
Yeah, but your health's more important. Keep talking, you'll get the same answer.
Like, I'm not... Like, doing this isn't gonna fucking hurt my health any more than it's already currently hurting.
Streaming takes a sequential part of your social stability. Because you have to be social when you're streaming. You have to this, that, and the other. Like, you're not helping yourself, man.
I mean, what do you want from me?
Stop streaming and go to bed.
No.
Don't make me shout at you.
Pretty sure Munchie didn't hear what I said.
I did not hear what you said.
Perfect.
Huh? What did you say?
You said, what do you want from me? I said, sex.
Oh.
I want
Okay.
sex.
Give me like one more glass of this mead and I'll be okay. As far as sociability goes,
I swear to God, if you trade your mental stability just for alcohol, I swear I will literally trash every single piece of that alcohol if I ever turn up.
What mental stability are you talking about? I'm not trading mental stability, and if anything, I'm currently increasing it.
Right, alcohol doesn't fucking solve anything.
Yes, it does.
Shut the fuck up, Josh. No one asked you.
It does, though.
Oh, why don't you drink it?
Because I medically can't.
His body like shuts
Well-
down.
Well, you'll be drunk enough not to recognize it, so you should be fine.
No, I won't be drunk enough not to recognize it because my ass will end up in the goddamn ER.
Well, at least be in a place where people don't look after you.
And then I'll just be drugged up out of my mind. So, I mean, technically, then yes, alcohol would be helping me.
Little column A, little column B, I suppose.
Zach?
Swear to God, it's like talking to two Irish blokes. Fucking hell.
No, we're just from Wisconsin.
It's basically the same thing with a different accent.
Exactly.
Trying to think so I'm realizing leopards' eyes are different than humans' eyes in of how the iris is structured, and it's fucking on me.
Well, yeah, because they're cats, Munchie.
Yeah, but most things' eyes have like the iris structure is at least similar in how like the muscles
Not really,
are built.
because when it comes to human eyes, it's either a full circle, like a massive circle, or a small circle.
You're talking
For
about the
cat's eyes,
pupils.
It's either like a massive oval or a very thin oval.
I could go into an entire rant about how there's like 7 different types of human eye, but the irises are all the same.
Yeah, they're humans though, not cats.
Wait, what about the Irish?
Iris.
The black thing in the middle of your eye.
No, that's the pupil.
No, that's the pupil.
I don't give a shit. Listen,
This is a very important distinction.
look, I don't look. All I know, my eyes are fucked up, and that's all I need to know.
I mean, fair.
My eyes are oval, apparently. I've been told.
Got almond eyes.
Oval.
Yeah, I've been trying to remember, because I remember vaguely drunkenly jubbing you Jackie Beans and claiming I call you that all the time, and I have yet to call you Jackie Beans in any meaningful capacity. I've been wanting to get around to like setting that up to be a thing, and I keep forgetting.
Yeah, there's a reason, because I will pop you in the jaw.
Jackie Beans.
Jackie Beans. I like it.
I like it
God,
too.
no. That could be new fucking nickname.
Blaza 99 browsing Twitch enters. Huh? Hi.
Change friend nickname.
I was half
There we
expecting
go.
that. I was half expecting the like every time I see first time chatter, it's usually those fucking bots being like, "Get your best views over at streamboo.com. Remove the space or whatever the fuck." Hate that shit. Well, hello. Welcome.
Well, I just switched to your stream, and god damn it, I startled me because all I see is an eye staring at me.
That's what I'm working on. It's an eye.
I know, but all I
Yeah,
saw
are
was
you
an eye
sure?
staring at me. I was
Are
like,
you sure?
whoa, I was not ready for that.
Like, why do you think I was muttering about the differences between human irises and cat irises?
I don't know. I thought it was just some random shit you were going on about.
Bot do that, you guess? Yeah, no. I don't know if they do it to like larger grade streamers, but like in my streams, it's almost at least once or twice a stream that they pop in and are just like, "Hey,
probably don't-
this stream
they
sucks
probably
ass.
don't-
You should buy viewers." And I'm like, "Fuck you."
They probably don't do it the bigger streamers because they know that they've got fucking mods to fuck. It only takes 2
Wait,
seconds.
why
to
are
get-
they
to get-
fucking mods?
Like,
I don't think they're fucking the mods. I think the mods are fucking them. Well, depending on the streamer, I've seen how thirsty some streamers' mods are for them. It's a little sad.
yeah.
I saw some dude spent like $1,500 to go and like meet the streamer he mods for, and like bought her a bunch of nice shit, and like took her out to dinner and she makes a post on social. She's just like, my top mod spent all this money, and dudes in the comments are like, bro spent $1,500 to be called my top mod.
Literally.
I don't even know if I could live that life.
Everyone out to cheat and give money, probably why they're gonna sell you bots. Yeah, that is a lot. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've had female streamer friends who that has happened to as well, where like they had mods that were like 100% just out to like try and get with them.
I know a couple.
Yeah. It's like, you gotta be careful of that with people that you're trusting with your channel, because like shit can go bad.
But then again, I'm out to get you.
You're gonna have to fight my wife, and you know it.
Oh, I know. It'd be a fun fight. I'd probably lose, but it would be a fun fight. I would lose, but it would be fun.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know some female streamers, and one of them's a I wouldn't say PNG tuber. They're just a VTuber, kinda. I don't know how you would explain what the hell her model is. And the other one's Canadian, and well, the kind of VTuber, kind of not, is she's from Britain, and the other one is not only Canadian but she's a lesbian. So
interesting.
Well, she's got a friend, and like her friend and the British streamer, the Canadian's friend, she's really attractive, and I don't know what the other one looks like because VTuber. But I like the sound of a voice. This and the other. I don't know if that sounds creepy. I don't know.
That sounds really creepy, actually.
Well, it kind of was.
I don't know. Like, people have nice voices. It can be taken into various contexts.
But either way, my mindset's always like, even I can like them or feel attracted to them all I want, but they're streamers. How many times have they been probably given this fucking kind of treatment? It's got nothing to do with me, and I've probably got either no chance or there's like a 0.1 out of a million chance it's gonna work. And I'm like, I ain't bothering with it. So,
I mean, generally speaking, I feel like it's fairly commonplace to just be like, or fairly, brain not working. God fucking damn it.
The Canadian streamer, like they were all like everyone in that chat were like swooning over a friend. It was like all for jokes, and I actually like had a mental breakdown, and I literally came out in her stream and said, by the way, I've actually kind of liked you for a while, and this, that, and the other. All of them were like, oh, Shane, you're so cute. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And I kind of like, and like a day later,
Oh, 1,000% was that.
A day later, I literally apologized. I was like, look, sorry I said anything. I shouldn't have. Sorry if it like sounds out of context. It's just, I have like this your mate for a while, so. And they DM'd us back saying, one, you're not in trouble at all. You're the most innocent person that I've ever met. Which had Josh running in my mind when I heard that. I'm like, Josh is gonna fucking love this if he ever hears this.
Box full of kittens.
Bean.
And
it's the Jackie Bean.
And shut up.
Yeah.
And she said, two, we're just simple. She was like, two, we're just simple country Canadian chicks who were just trying to live our lives, just trying to this, that, and the other. I was like, if that's not a sign of she's probably not going to be interested in you, then I was like, I'm just going to leave it at that then. I'm not going to push it anymore.
Well, good on you for having the wherewithal to be like, all right, well, done chasing that fucking dream.
End of the day, like, that streamer knows who I am, like, just through chat. Like, I've talked to her a few times, but not enough to know that, like,
Drawing with this
kind
fucking
of thing.
stupid
So
brace
it's like,
is so much harder.
Like, I know my limits, and if Like they clearly know how I feel about how her and her friend clearly know how I feel about her. And if it ever comes to a time where her friend was like, you know what, I actually like the vibes he's bringing in chat, this, that, and the other. If there's any time I hang out with him in a chat, in a VC, and we end up like having some vibes going there, then maybe something, then it's all up to her. Because I'm not chasing that down because I don't want to come off as creepy. Because that is one way one fears is coming off creepy.
I will fully state that my experiences with like non-physical, like meeting someone in a format that isn't that isn't like a physical place has been very hit and miss. Granted, worked out in the long run. I met my wife on Bumble, but like,
True.
I don't know. That's also like you're going there explicitly with the expectation of trying to find someone to date, you know? Versus like broadcasting on Twitch. I guess shit could go down in like Discord and it not be fucking weird, but like, I don't know. If someone popped into my chat and that I didn't know personally and wasn't Josh, and it was like, oh my god, you're so sexy, how you doing? I'd be so put off.
Because I've seen stories on YouTube who have been like
I'd be flattered, but I'd be a little weirded out. You know what I mean?
Like,
Munchie just admitted he gets flattered when I do it. Yes!
Like, I've seen like stories on YouTube where we're like, oh, so like people have been wanting to know how we got together and how we met you, how we got together. Well, weirdly enough, this is the most weirdest occurrence ever, but I met my current boyfriend or current fiance through a YouTube comment, and I'm just like, that's probably gonna be the most like hit or miss that dude did, and he fucking got jackpotted.
Yeah, I feel like the odds of meeting a significant other via a fucking YouTube comment is like
in the lottery.
Because not only did he just win on the idea of that even succeeding, but that person, man or woman, literally they risked something. Because that person on YouTube, that people on YouTube comments can be just could like look innocent in their comments, but end up being absolute creep.
Learning to not care what other people think so much. That's a definite good skill set and mindset to have. Like, to a certain degree, it is important to be like aware of what others think, but like picking and choosing when you want to care about that is a good skill.
Yeah, I just don't give a shit what other people think of me.
Those channels are mature, 18 plus streams, and most people are actually cool. Just gotta not be a complete dick. Yeah, fair.
Me not giving a shit of what people think is what got me to where I am right now.
Let's see.
What makes me laugh is people who come in and go, hi, like not even go hi, they just go, hey, so do you want to collab with me one day? And I'm just like, or people who are just like, hey, so I want to be your, hey, so I've been watching you for some time, and Team Money got this like, hey, I've been watching you and I really like your vibe and I really want to be a friend of yours, so can you friend me on Discord? I'm like, wait, firstly, you're a first time chatter, and secondly, who the fuck are you? Like,
I mean, to be fair, I have seen Twitch stream. I was in a stream where it was kind of like what you do, Munchie. It's just kind of like a chill out. They're just doing whatever.
Yeah.
And someone came in, and I mean, I followed these people since, probably as long as I followed you, Munch. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, this person comes in and says something, and it said first time chatter. But when you look at their profile and they looked up how long they've been following, it was like years.
Oh,
And
don't
I'm
worry,
like,
I
how do you
know-
follow someone for years, but you just now come in
Yeah, that's always
and say
fucks-
something
that,
like,
that always fucks with me a
Like,
little bit because
I've-
it's like
like,
I guess I understand to a certain
personally-
degree, like maybe you have social anxiety or something, or like, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna judge, but like I've always been the type of person where if I pop into someone's stream, I at least say like hi, you know,
or like, hey, what's up? Or something.
Like-
Yeah.
like what we
Like,
doing?
in my current Lego streams, like when I was like on the last bit of my Lego, somebody came in and it said first chatter, and I was like, oh hiya. And they
Oh, I
said,
remember that.
Yeah, and they were like, yeah, I've been like watching you do this. I've been like watching you stream for a while, and
Hold
I've
on.
just been more of a lurking person, but.
Plaza, I
wanted-
just
and
heard
I
about
seen you
this
start doing Lego, so I just
today,
wanted to say
actually.
hi, and I just went.
I just heard about Adobe killing Animate today, which kind of fucks with me because like their explanation is like, oh well, you can just use fucking After Effects or like Premiere, and like, I mean, I guess yeah, that is an option, but like, I personally like the concept of having a dedicated animation program. But I'm guessing that not many people used it if they're gonna just fully like kill it off.
Like,
I guess it gives me one more reason to learn how to use fucking After Effects. I'm one of 2 people with the Adobe tag. Wow, I don't know how I feel about that.
and literally, like, I was just like, oh, well, cool. And I'm like, wow, I'm thinking to myself, wow, this person's actually been like, I wonder how long they've been following, because they could have been like following us since last year or whatever before I was doing Lego, and now they're just here. You know what I mean? But they were like, yeah, sorry for not talking much. I'm just lurking. I'm mostly a lurker. Now, like you said, I was like, look, it's fine. It's okay. There's a reason why at the end of my outros, I'm like, thank you for showing up, turning up, lurking up, and chatting in the chat. Because I respect everyone who wants to do what they want on Twitch. You want to show up and just go...
I don't.
Some
I want a
bread.
Munchie hot tub stream.
That requires me to own a hot tub. These things are
Just get
expensive.
in your bath. We'll be fine with it.
Just cut to
I
me
really
in
just
my
want to see
bathtub with
Munchie in
nipple
a
tassels.
bikini. Yeah, I really just want to see you in a bikini.
It's
You knew
so
lots of people
weird
who
hearing
used
you
it at one
say
point.
that,
There are
Josh.
loads. You
It's
think of
like-
businesses that use it. It's made all kinds of TV shows, etc. over the decades. It's been around. Okay.
Like, it's one thing hearing it from you, Josh. It's so much more weirder while I'm watching Munchie stream and here and just looking at Joe Hendry and hearing you say that.
You're always in support for getting away from Adobe. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same, but like I can't afford it really. But my subscription doesn't end until like March.
You should use GIMP.
That
Munch.
being
It's
said,
so
if
much
I can
better.
get my work to give me access to the Creative Cloud where I don't have to pay for it, I'm still gonna use it because, I mean, I hate to say it, but Adobe is kind of the industry standard.
You should use GIMP.
The problem
Munch.
is that
GIMP's
they're
really
aware
good.
of that and they milk it. Trust me, Shin,
Munchie.
if I don't have the money and my boss doesn't give me access to the business account, I'm gonna be using GIMP.
I loved using GIMP. I kind of got rid of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
They fucking milk the shit out of it. It's frustrating because like they're like, "What are you gonna do? Use someone else?" It's like, I mean, I'm debating it, motherfuckers. Like, I mean, in all honesty, there's plenty of other design programs that I can use to hand draw shit. What I struggle with doing on other programs is vector art and animation. Yeah, fucking CS6, God. Like,
What's CS6?
that was before the Creative Cloud. They used to have it to where you could buy the suite and it would be good for like several years and you didn't have to update it and shit, and you only paid for it fucking once. frustration.
I remember the first time I heard about it. Like, I was like really wanting to do art and all that, and they were like, "So, do you
Yeah,
know
and
a
you
thing
owned
called
it.
a
Like
Dory?" They were like,
if I still had my MacBook Pro and that thing wasn't like a bricked piece of shit that we beat to death after it bricked, like I would still have CS6 or 7, not sure which.
"You're like, do you know what a
been a while.
Dory is?" And I'm like, "No, not really." And start
Okay,
going
so
through,
color
and I'm like,
scheme of
I
green,
was like, I
but
really
instead of
don't
gold,
like
use
games
lightning.
subscriptions. Subscriptions kind of like annoy me in a bit. And he's like, "Well, there's a kind of a not
Let's
better
see
version,
if
but
we
the
can
equal
bullshit
version to
this.
Adobe." I'm like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Yeah, it's called GIMP." I'm like, "You're serious?" He's like, "Yeah,
Yeah, it was
it's
a poor,
called GIMP."
it was a poor
It's
naming
free.
choice.
No, I think it's amazing.
I can't fucking spell.
And then he was like, "It's free. It's
alright,
basically
alright.
like Adobe, but it's just free." And I
This
was like,
looks like it should
"Bet."
be.
I downloaded it and I've loved it ever since. But I've just stopped using it because I have no reason to use it anymore. And then when I use the bathroom, be back.
I had this wonderful period in my life. Game Pass, from what you've heard, got a hell of a UI interface upgrade. Oh, well, good to know. What are we? Do we know about vector programs? Cause like that's I use Adobe Illustrator for a lot. Like, I mean, I've been trying to lean more into like hand-drawn stuff, but like I like taking hand-drawn stuff and making it like clean and shiny with the fucking vector aesthetic. And I haven't seen a ton of like people talking about free versions of Illustrator. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Alright, so the way we're gonna go about this, I'm gonna bring this to the front. We're gonna rasterize this layer. You switch your vector program to Affinity Designer? Okay, I'll have to... Is that a single purchase kind of deal, or is that free? I can just Google it. Affinity Designer. I mean, this is a rough draft. I'm not tracking time anyways. This... That doesn't seem right. Affinity by Canva? Okay. Let's take a look-see. Ooh. Oh! I'm gonna remember this, cause yeah, if my shit... Like, when my shit runs out, if I can't finagle the free access to Adobe through work... Hell yeah, that's awesome. I mean, either way, even if it was only single purchase when you first got it, that's still good. Like, I love programs that are willing to do that. The Affinity Suite, a Photoshop, Illustrator, other thing all in one. Oh, I might just swap to that, because that kind of fulfills all of my creative needs. Did Shin vanish? Shin vanished.
He said he'll be back. He was going to the bathroom, I think.
Alright. BRB, sounds good, dude. Don't let me forget, Josh. After I'm done streaming, I have to check on my brew.
Okay.
I started an attempt at making a mead that is going to be whiskey old-fashioned flavored.
Ooh.
Which currently consists of a standard mead start with a giant T-ball of orange zest. And I don't know how that's gonna pan out, honestly. Okay, hold on. Can I... Okay, we're just gonna, like, deselect... Motherfucking son of a whore. Kind of like get all the little fuzzies as best I can. All this needs to fuck off for a second. I just need to see what I'm doing here. I should really be naming these layers, but like, it's a fucking rough draft. You know? Yeah, dude wanted me to do like a jaguar eye, like hand-drawn instead of a human eye. And then inside of the jaguar eye, he wanted like lightning that's like gold. Well, he said instead of gold, though, so maybe not the gold, but we're gonna color swap it to gold. Or maybe we'll do an overlay and see how that works. I don't know. I'm trying to get, like, some semblance of a rough draft figured out, see if he's happy with it, and if he is, then next non-personal art stream, so next week, Tuesday, we're gonna try and crank it out in a reasonable amount of time. Because it sounds like dude doesn't want to spend a ton of money on this. But it's also like willing to pay the money if he has to type shit. So I'm trying to be accommodating. Okay, lock you, lock you, lock you, and you. Okay, now the only things that I can possibly grab are the fucking lightning bits. Let's see, I should just be using my mouse for this part. It's funny, dude. I've noticed a pattern that every time I decide I want to focus on personal artwork is when motherfuckers come out of the woodwork with commissions.
I have a commission for you, but I'm waiting.
Oh yeah? What are you looking to have done?
It's not hard. It's more just like kind of like how, you know, you made Sean's Discord or PNG.
Yeah. Well, that was based also like he already had like half of it made by someone else, so I cannot take credit for that.
Or like how you made like other like my cartoonized like me for my one logo.
Oh yeah,
at that one point, it's just gonna be cartoonizing, making it more cartoony of from a picture of Harley.
Okay.
Hello. The puppy dog.
I'm down to do that for sure. It'll be
like
a little bit before I have free time. And like,
that's why I'm not worried about it, because it's just whenever.
And like, I've already accepted my fate that if I want to do personal art, I'm just gonna have to do a third stream per week. So it's not like
you can make motherfuckers wait and do what you want.
Yeah.
Too much of a people pleaser.
Yeah, but like money, here's the thing, Shin. Money is nice.
Well, yeah, but so is your own sanity.
You know what helps sanity? Money.
Money.
Money is not everything, Munchy.
It
Yes, it is.
literally is what allows me to survive on a day-to-day basis. Like, I hate money, but I need more of it if I want to live a comfortable life and not constantly be struggling.
And then if it's that much of a burden on you, Munchy, then just don't do personal art on stream. Just do it by yourself.
Stream time is the time I have set aside in my life to do art,
Well, you're fucked if you do, you're fucked if you don't.
pretty much. Like, cause if I don't have that, here's the thing. Like, I've thought about that as well. Like, don't get me wrong, I've had that thought. If I don't have the scheduled, like, things set up, I just don't end up doing it. I'll just, like, sit on my fucking couch and, like, doom scroll and eat food instead. Like, I enjoy doing my art, but it's like so I think it has to do with my depression, honestly.
Probably. You should go and see a therapist.
I'm fucking working on it.
I'm suggesting, I'm not demanding.
We're getting there.
Oh, I'm demanding it. Motherfucker, you better go see goddamn a therapist.
Listen, alright, so I'm pretty sure I talked about this last time I was live. Was that I had a whole thing set up. I had like an appointment set up, and it turned out that I misunderstood the difference between a psychiatrist and a therapist, because I thought that a psychiatrist was a therapist that could give you meds.
You were talking to Ash about this.
Yeah. Turns out that they aren't therapists that can give you meds. They're just doctors that can prescribe you psych meds specifically.
Yeah.
Apparently Ash gave my wife like info on how to get into contact with their therapists, who they like very much, and my wife forgot about it. And that was like a month ago.
Well, you have
So
the means
now
to use your fingers.
now
don't
I
you,
have
Munchy?
that info. I don't know how I feel about the way you phrased that statement.
Well, it's your fault for thinking it like that.
I mean, fair enough.
If Miss Munch
but-
forgot, then it's time for Mr. Munch to do it.
I got her to send it to me today.
If I swear to God,
So
Munchy, if I hear
was
that you
like-
forgot to do it, I'll do it for you.
I just got the info like right before I started stream.
I'm just warning ya.
It's after hours. I was gonna even answer the damn phone.
Bitch, I'm threatening you with love. Take it.
Threatening you with love.
What are you, Ringo Starr? I'm warning you with love and caring.
I'm not. I would never ask for his accent.
Back, have IRL visitor. Oh shit. Oh, welcome back.
Was it the tax man?
Oh lord. The tax man. It's like the trash man, but worse.
I'm happy I've got all my taxes are just sorted. I'm happy.
My wife's been holding off on doing taxes explicitly for the sake of she's like, I have a feeling that we're missing files, and then sure as shit today in the mail I got one from like my mutual fund. I thought I got that one already, but apparently not. Can I like grab these? Okay, now we're gonna have to grab them all individually. Of course. Sis dropping off mail, went to college for animation, had to ask her what her thoughts were for Adobe killing Flash Animate. Fair. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I'm wondering if maybe they're finally trying to like consolidate programs instead of just continually creating more and more programs. That's kind of where my thought was on it. That or they killed it so they would have more budget to shove into AI. Didn't work out quite how I intended it to. In her view, they're trying to have been trying to kill and killing Flash for use now. Not many people are using it, but she hasn't done that kind of stuff for well over a decade. Alright. And that does kind of track, honestly.
I used to really make some nice logos on GIMP. Some of them were a complete mess, like, but I loved them either way. Most of it was just me just adding new fonts and typing it out and then just doing some crazy crap in the background. There's so many aspirations I had for my life that just went down the fucking cesspit.
Go away, ads.
Oh.
Seriously, if I could get rid of ads without dropping affiliate, I fucking would. But I worked too goddamn hard to get affiliate to drop that shit.
You can turn them on so it's only 30 seconds every hour.
That's what I have set up currently.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I was gonna say that's what I have set up.
Turned mine off.
You got some ancient Flash files from the net on your LPC. Gonna need to find someone to convert them to something else this year. Yeah. Motherfucker.
I really wanted to get into like spray painting when I was in my 20s.
Shit's hard.
But every time I tried to do an art course in my college, the teachers and helpers I had basically just kept telling me that, oh, you won't be able to do it. The work's too hard for you. You should just stay with us and we'll teach you to get you to a point where you will be able to. And kept saying all this crap. And after I did everything they supposedly said I did, they basically just kicked me off their program and just said, welcome to the real world now. Oh, we can't do anything more for you. You've done everything. And it's like, clearly not. I'm still struggling with a lot of things. Oh, well, sorry, you've done every single program we've given you. If you do, you're just going back through old shit that you should already know, so sorry. And all the old programs I wanted to do, like catering, art, all of them were either not doing my entry level or they're just cancelling the program altogether. Oh, I think it's the first time I've ever heard my mom stand up for me like that. Stand up for me.
Is the college telling you this and that?
Yeah. The college I went to it was a bunch of bull. It
sounds like it.
They messed around with us just because they needed people to fucking keep them numbers up. It was the only time, like I said, it was the only time my mom ever fucking stood up for us. She was like, are you taking the piss? And my teacher was like, hey, don't use that language. And my mom was like, I'm sorry, but like, no, you're taking the piss. Like, you're saying that he's studied, that he's done every single thing in your program, but he clearly still needs help. Like, he's still struggling, he's still doing this, and he still needs your help. And the headmaster of the program was just like, look, I don't know what else to tell you. He can't go back to us. My mom was absolutely irate. My mum was like, every year I've heard my son state that he wants to go to different programs, doing this, doing that. But you lot have only ever told him he can't do it, he's not worth it, and he needs to be on your program. And now because he's done everything and you lot can't do anything to do anything for him, he's now useless to you. How dare you? And my mum went off it. I was just sitting in the chair smiling, going, this is the proudest I've ever been of my mother. My mum is a fucking firecracker when you light that fuse.
Yeah.
And the wife of the headmaster of the program literally he was talking to me. Mum was like, look, I completely agree with you, but it's the rules of what we need to deal with. So
Biology and for IT was obsolete before you graduated. Yeah, that sounds about right. Did the core classes first before math and English and such, while you did the requirements the next year. Students moved on to the next operating system. Jesus Christ. I had the same shit basically for my associate's degree program. I started off in a program called graphic design and visual communication, and I did it part-time because at that point in my life I just didn't have the discipline to like do full-time schooling. And by the time I hit like the 2/3 of the way through mark, they changed the entire program to some shit called interactive multimedia.
That's all that program was. It was maths and English. That's all they had me doing for like 3 to 4 years. Maths and English. It was fucking ridiculous. When I couldn't do art, the next step was painting and decorating. And I was like, okay, why not? Whatever. It's like, technically it's art. Oh, that's cool. But I did it, and then like I felt so out of place. I was just like, Mom, I'm gonna level with you here. I hate college. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm absolutely fed up, and I just don't feel I just don't feel like I'm wanted here anymore. Like when I started doing painting and decorating, I went to the old corridor just to see how all the teachers were, and they just say, oh hiya, happy new college year, and this and that. All of them ghosted us. All of them hated me. They didn't want to bother with me. Clearly the only reason they talked to me was because they had to deal with me. I was just like, nah. My mom was like, you can only do this if you find yourself a job. I'm like, I'll try, Mom, but I just want out of here. I literally just cried. I literally cried to her, and I was like, Mom, I just want to be out of here. And I got out.
To the drawing pad.
I got out.
Scam. Yeah. Honestly,
I got out, and then I found out apparently my level of anxiety can't hold down the job, and then I ended up getting like on this like money thing that James has got. That like
disability.
I get paid so much a month. Just because of what's going on with me, and
yeah, it's disability insurance.
Yeah, well, it's called universal credit, but that's a British thing. And then I got my disability, and then I've literally just been living this life currently, and I've been trying to like hone. I've been kind of like trying to hone myself to do more streaming as much as I can, just because I kind of like have this like innate reaction in myself, because every part of my family have been hard workers. Like my granddad worked in the coal mines. My mom's worked at her job for
the good old
like
black lung.
My granddad and my mom worked her job for like about at least two to 3 decades. I think. I'm not that sure. I don't know how decades work.
10 years.
I think it's more than that, but anyway. My dad's been a steel erector for fucking ages. Now he goes onto jobs. Instead of doing the job, he actually he's a foreman. My sister's worked dead-end jobs after dead-end job, and I feel such anxiety knowing that I'm the only one that looks like I'm not doing shit. And I feel horrible knowing that I'm basically just that.
But my guy, you're not the same as your family members. Like, I know you have this whole thing where people get on your ass about using your autism as an excuse. But like, it's a legitimate issue when it comes to functioning in modern society.
And the problem is, my universal credit literally comes from my sister's paycheck. So
how does that work?
My sister's paycheck gets like taxes on it, and then their taxes end up going to the people who are on universal credit, like some of it.
That's everybody though. That's how social programs work.
Oh, I know, it's just my sister just doesn't like it. My sister doesn't like the idea that there's people who are abusing the system.
Yeah, but see, that's the whole fucking.
Jack, you're about to
Jack, you're about to send me down a giant political tirade right now, boy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm about to go on a giant rant. No, it's like, here's my 2 cents on this matter. You have a legitimate disability. You have a condition that makes it difficult for you to function in modern society. And the options are either A, modern society does not acknowledge that, and they tell you to get fucked and to deal with it, at which point you struggle your entire life to try and function in a society that isn't built for you. Does your country have a government skill training program if you're the head of the household? We got that here in the USA. You're gonna have to apply for that now. A skill/training program?
I'm renting a place, and my universal credit pays for most of it.
That would constitute head of the household. But
my universal credit basically, like my rent was so much. My universal or my PIP, I can't remember which one it is, dumbed the price down a bit, and then whatever that price was, I can pay for the rent. So whatever that price is, I pay the rent for. And my brother-in-law literally just holds on my money and literally just pays my rent. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm shit with my money. I'm absolutely fucking.
Yeah, so like the whole concept of like, oh well, I don't like that my taxes go to beneficial social programs because there are some people somewhere that abuse that system.
It's not that. It's just my sister just doesn't like. She understands people like me, where it's like we generally need it, this, that, and the other.
Right.
But my sister just hates people who are like, oh, I'm technically disabled, like this, that, and the other, and they abuse the program for people who are just using it just so like, oh, I'm gonna be on this money, but I'm not gonna use it for what it's meant for.
Yeah, that's a thing in any place that has social programs, unfortunately. And
my sister just doesn't like it, and every time I talk about the fact that like, oh, I love my life, I love this, I love that, and like I love how like great my life's become, my sister like kind of like cringes at it because I'm just like, what? And then my sister just doesn't like talking about any of that kind of stuff, and it's just because it like harpers back to the idea of the fact that all of that, and there's some part of me that's just like, I think she hates the fact I'm on it, but I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Just
like,
I know I've just got a massive anchor on my head, knowing that I'm a person literally who got good money, and renting a place with good stuff. like an actual like a nice couch, nice PC setup, nice TV, this, that, and the other. And I haven't worked a day in my life for it, and my family have worked every blood, sweat, and tear to get everything they need, and it hurts me greatly because I can't, because I feel like I'm the odd one out. That's why I try and like grind on Twitch so much, but my stepdad's such a fucking arse about it, and he's like, yeah, he's like, you sound like a dickhead when you like. When you say you wake up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and only stream for 3 or 4 hours.
I mean, fucking, frankly, if you qualify for those programs, and that is something that the government has, and like the people that have created those programs have deemed like you are, like it is acceptable for you to be in this position and have these benefits offered to you, like frankly, who gives a shit what other people think about whether or not you're utilizing those goddamn benefits? I mean, do you think you could fucking hack it at a 9 to 5, my guy? Or would you have a mental breakdown and probably like do something bad, like potentially something you could never take away because you wouldn't be around to undo it? If you catch my drift.
Dude, I'm shit. I'm shit at crowds.
Like, there are options for jobs that don't involve being in public, but like...
Oh, I know. Like, my brother-in-law...
But most of those require the ability to, like, read well and comprehend languages and shit well.
My brother-in-law said when we were on holiday, he was like, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention to you, I forgot where it was, but there's a place that's got games and stuff in that are, like, looking for people to like hire for like volunteering. He's like, I thought that would be a nice place for you to start like the working life and all that. And I'm like, chill.
Right.
My standing on it is like, are you pissed because I choose those hours? Or are you just pissed because I'm doing this and I'm kind of riding in your eyes the easy life? Because if I had a job,
speaking to you on a regular basis, I don't think you have the easy life, quote unquote, if I'm being perfectly frank.
Like,
given how
don't be not. Don't hurt yourself.
Huh?
You said to be frank. I'm saying don't be not. Don't hurt yourself.
Made me choke on my fucking mead. But no, what I'm getting at is like, I mean, I've known you for fucking years at this point, right? And to put it plainly, what I've witnessed from you as a human being is a level of dysfunction and struggle with even just general functionality, just having conversations and shit. Like if someone says something to you that you don't quite like, if you're not quite grokking, I hate that term has been co-opted by a goddamn AI bot that fucking makes CSAM. Anyway, like, but yeah, we'll have conversations and you'll just fully shut down over some shit that like none of us are fully understanding like what's causing the issue, because we don't experience the world the same way you do, right? You are very clearly suffering on a regular basis just from like trying to figure out how to like exist without feeling shitty about yourself for whatever reason that particular day has popped into your head as to why you think you should feel shitty about yourself.
I never go about that. I'll waste your time on the stream.
Um, and trust me, I'm aware of people taking advantage of systems and trying to utilize them to their own advantage for one like reason or another. Like, that is a thing, but I'm also very familiar with people looking at people in situations like yours and going, oh, it must be fucking nice not to have to go to a 9 to 5, not to have to fucking work or do anything and still get paid for it. It's like, do you...
I
look at that shit and I go, do you not see how they... Like, how they're fucking... Do you not see this man's suffering just from fucking existing in this world? Like...
I've told me, brother, like, if it says anything, like, don't get me wrong, I love my niece and nephew, I do, but my niece just reminds me of my sister when she was her age, and I got bullied out of the arsehole from my sister. So just seeing my niece just gets me a bit. But my niece literally will just, like, back chat me and like say shit to me like she fucking owns the world, and my sister just laughs at it.
And how old's your
my sister just has like this mentality of, well, I'm not gonna not like condone her not to defend herself and not to speak her mind. And like, I have told my brother-in-law about all of this, and he's on no one side, really. He understands me, he understands me sister, and he's basically Ash. Just, I don't know, man, just I just do have this crippling idea of myself that I need to hold myself to a higher standard just because of the legacy of me family, and I don't hold up to it. So it's like,
legacy is a strong
try
word.
And you what?
Legacy is a strong word from what you've told me.
Like, me nana, me granda, me dad, me mom, me sister, all of them have been hard workers in the line of work they've done or what they have done. The last time I had a job was through college, and I practically got bullied out of it.
I want to reiterate, jobs require you to a certain degree to have like comprehensive reading and math skills, and like the ability to like write and do shit like that quickly.
I worked at a retail job where it was all food and like washing liquids and all that crap. Every time I put something back and lined it up, I went round to another end, and all of a sudden I would just get one of the fucking co-workers going, hey, you've missed a spot. And I'm like, I know me. No, I haven't. They're like, well, you definitely have. And I'm like, well, I haven't. And they're like, are you backsassing me? I'm like, no, I'm just telling you I know I haven't. They're like, well, come round here then. And I look, and it's all messed up. Weirdly. Like, things aren't where they're meant to be. This, that, and I'm like, that was not like that when I left it. And he was like, well, that's what customers are like. They mess around with stuff. Fix it. And I'm just like,
I mean, he's not wrong. Customers are dicks.
Hold on. One, that doesn't go there. That's very out of the place. And two, this does not look right at all. And he's like, that's what customers are like. Sometimes shit gets like that. Fix it. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. Swear to God, most of that staff absolutely hated me.
mean, I can't speak for those staff members and whether or not they hated you.
Oh, I could tell. Trust me.
Yeah, but you think everyone fucking hates you until proven otherwise.
Oh, really?
You thought that our friends hated you because they called you a bitch.
That was just me in the mindset I was in.
But my point being is like, I mean, you could always try to get another job and like see if it works out. You never know, you might eventually find something that fits. My point being is that you shouldn't let people's bullshit opinions about you being on fucking disability or whatever your country's equivalent of disability is get under your skin, like bother you when it's like genuinely improving your fucking basic existence. I don't know. I guess I kind of get it in the context of like, I struggle mentally with the concept of like, my wife and I are utilizing like the food pantry because to feed our kids on a monthly basis along with ourselves is like fucking damn near $600. And with childcare, we just can't hack that.
Ever gonna admit it. I don't think my sister's ever gonna admit it, but I think she's jealous of me.
That you don't have to like work to like survive.
No, not only that, it's the fact that I don't work, I don't have kids, I don't struggle on a day-to-day basis. I don't have to take one person to football practice. I don't have to take one person to this. I don't have to do this, that, and the other. I can just live life carefree and just not give a shit. And I think he's just jealous of us.
I mean, that does sound pretty dope. But that's a matter of having to deal with your own fucking, like, I don't know. I mean, full disclosure, there are days when I miss being able to live my life that way. I love my wife, I love my kids, don't misunderstand me. I want to like make that disclaimer. But like, there are definitely some days where I'm like, man, I miss just like going home and hopping on a fucking show and making food and like not having two little goblins screaming in my face that they're hungry. But I helped make one of those goblins. I married the person that also helped make one of those goblins. Like, I chose this life. Time to nut up or shut up. I can't sit here and be mad at other people because they don't have to deal with this, you know? Like, this is my life. I need to like I accept and fucking accommodate that. And there's like, on the opposite end of that spectrum, there are days where I fucking like, I look at those two little goblins and I go, God, I love you two little shits. And I smile and I'm happy. Like when my son tells me about some new thing he learned, it's fucking just cute as shit. We had a little ADD bonding moment the other day where he goes, Daddy, did you know sharks are like this? They make puppies. And I'm like, no, buddy, they make pups. Shark pups. That's what you call the baby shark. Did you know sharks have eggs, but they don't lay them? They hatch inside. And he goes, whoa. And I was like, hell yeah.
See, the thing is, when I was at my granddad's, like, well, don't get me wrong, my sister hated the fact I was living off my granddad anyway, but I was nowhere near her, so, like, she could automatically just not even think about me. But the fact I'm, like, literally 2 seconds across the road from her, it just unnerves me knowing that she's probably, like, just looking at me house, just going, I can't believe he gets to live it easy while I have to fucking struggle. I feel like I'm literally causing her to fucking crash out some days.
That's on her, bro. If she can't find a way to like enjoy elements of her life and like cope in a healthy way, that's her own fucking deal, and she should go to therapy.
It's like she constantly gets at me. She constantly like she like aggressively tells me the truth when I'm wrong. And it like annoys the fuck out of me. But then I've got my mother coming to us going, you don't recognize how much she cares about you. I'm like, oh, do I? Fucking bequeath your information to my ears, mother.
You just said queef.
Bequeath. Two different words.
No, he said queef. I don't know what you guys got going on over there, but it sounds funny.
Like me and your sister, and a few other people around our house, around my house.
Was AFK,
To just like,
visitor.
just have a,
Welcome
have a
back.
chill, just to have like a chilling session. And your sister was literally on a topic on the fact that she's so worried about you and so like, and she's like this, that, and the other. And I told my brother-in-law about it. I was like, is this true? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, then why the fuck can she not tell me this? She's always about like, oh, telling the truth. It's like, you know, why she can't? He's like, because she's afraid that she's weak and she can't be showing it. And I'm like,
yeah, no, I get that. I've known plenty of women in my life that refused to show weakness in any meaningful capacity. And like when they would finally have like a breakdown, they would like, it would fuck them up for days on end that they showed like any sort of humanity.
and then I told my brother-in-law, like, and he's like, well, I'm the same way. And I was like, and it just kind of unnerved me. And I told him what Josh told me one time.
What did
And I was like, you want to hear? And I was like, you want to know something? I was like, my mate Josh keeps calling me a fucking box of kittens. And he's like, okay. He's like, okay. And he's like, there's a reason why, apparently. He's like, well, what's the reason?
Because you're a box of kittens.
And I was like, because. I said, because. Shut up. Because. He's like, because people like him and other people have went through so much tragedy and basically are broken from the inside out. They don't know what it is to be that innocent anymore. And then there's people who are like me, who are like emotionally fucking alive, and basically wear their hearts on their sleeves and this, that, and the other. And they need people, and people like him need people like me just to remind them how it is to fucking feel like that again. And he's just like, yeah, to be honest.
Yeah.
My Jackie Beans is a box of kittens.
Shoot me with a gun.
I want some Jackie Beans and rice.
Oh.
Women can't / aren't designed to hold their emotions in your opinion. Exception of other women high school cutthroat theory. Well, it might have like, so the women I'm speaking to I knew specifically in high school. And they were very specifically like, they did not want to show weakness. It was very much like, it was I don't know. I mean, my wife fucking holds shit in way more than she ought to.
Yep, she does.
A lot of it is trauma response, honestly. Like my wife's childhood was not an easy one, we'll say. And it fucking shows in how she carries herself in life. I, on the other hand, am broken for no fucking good reason. I had an idyllic childhood. I'm just stupid.
I don't know. I think my sister just literally just hates the fact of how much my mom put so much thought into me. And practically anytime my sister did anything that involved me, my mom would literally just punish her for it. Because my mom was so fucking like worried that something would happen to me, and it's like, that's why my sister's so tough on my nephew.
So your sister's tough on your nephew, but not on her daughter?
Well, no, she's tough on both of them. Fuck her, Jesus Christ. My sister's all about letting them basically get away, but not really. Like, just letting them be them and just let them fuck around and find out their emotions and whatever. My brother-in-law's on the other opposite of the spectrum, where he's like, because he's autistic as well. He's on the whole other part of parenthood where, like, if they do something wrong, they need to be shouted at.
Right.
So, listening to that power struggles a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's my best guess as far as like why my wife and like women I've known in my life are the way they are in the like bottling shit up and like,
but like
kind of taking it upon themselves to not burden others with their emotions is childhood trauma, generally in the context of like abuse of some form or another.
The thing is the fact that I've just recognized over time that when my sister was born, me sister got all of the cockiness, toughness, and bitch-assery from me mum and dad, and I got the fucking anxiety-driven, fucking timid, and don't hit me, I'm scared part of me mum and dad.
Broth control? What? Oh, birth control. I have heard that for some women it does fuck with their hormones to a point that it like can have like really negative effects on their mental state. Because it's modifying.
Don't call a pregnant woman a cow by mistake. I've learned that lesson.
Yeah, Jack accidentally called my wife a cow, trying to make a nice metaphor.
I didn't mean to. I was trying to help you out.
Like, as he said those words, my wife walked in the room, and she has not let him live it down to this day.
Can we please explain that I'm not that much of I'm not that kind of person. I'm a nice human being.
We all know you're a nice human being. Calm down.
No, to the random people who show up who have just seen me for the first time, I need that to specify.
Jackie Beans. Yeah, no, Jack is a cool dude. He did, at no point would he ever actually call my wife a cow, but the fact that it slipped out, like, I mean, obviously she's gonna run with that shit forever. Yeah, I mean, birth control is kind of a mixed bag because like different kinds affect women differently depending on like their general like physicality. Case in point, I have several female friends that like birth control was like a lifesaver for like I mean I know several that took it just to fucking like deal with period pains, and like it was a lifesaver because like their general mental state improved because they didn't have a week to 2 weeks of their monthly life that was like just pure agony and gigantic hormone fluxes. Again, it's case by case.
Oh, dude, I nearly had a fucking battle with my mother yesterday. 2 days ago.
Because there are also birth controls that aren't estrogen based. Although my wife can no longer take estrogen based birth control because it gave her a fucking giant blood clot in her, or not a giant blood clot, but like it gave her blood clots in her lungs.
Yeah, I had a battle with my mother a few days ago.
Yeah, over what?
It was I asked her to get us painkillers because I like me jaw was really hurting us one night, and I was like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't care. I'm gonna DM her, say get me painkillers, she's coming up tomorrow, she'll see the message. And then I woke up, recognized what time it was. I was like, I'm surprised she hasn't rang us yet, and I'm like, I'm just gonna text and see what, like, where she is, this, that, and the other. And she was like, "Oh, I'm coming this," and I was like, "All right, whatever." And I was like, "Did you get his painkillers?" She was like, "You've never asked me for painkillers." And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And she's like, "No, you didn't." And I was like, "Well, yeah, I did. I DM'd you at like 3 o'clock in the morning, understanding that you would probably see it. And then when I texted you, you probably would have seen it because it's like 2 seconds from your fucking eye line." She's like, "Well, you didn't make it prominent enough that you wanted them." I was like, "What?" I was like, "How could you not see the fucking message? It's not that fucking hard to just look up for 2 seconds." She was like, "Well, you didn't make it known enough that you wanted tablets, so I didn't get any." And I was like, "How? How?" I literally turned around and went, "This is
Okay, I gotta say, it sounded like like initially before I realized you're saying how, I thought you were just chanting cow at your mom.
No, how? Do you think I just call old women cow?
I mean, I can see you calling your mom a cow.
No, no. I think I may have once, I can't remember. But anyway. I was like, how? Like, literally, how? I literally turned around, I was like, in the 32 year I've known you, this is the most bullshit you've ever said. I literally showed her the message, went, "Look, it's literally fucking there." And she was like, "Well, I didn't message on Messenger, I messaged through the notification." I was like, "You could have just fucking said that. If you said that, we wouldn't be having this argument." She's like, "Well, yeah, I messaged through the notification." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever, fine, fair enough." I was like, "You couldn't have just said that."
Alright, I think I have some ideas on how to work with this, but first and foremost, we're going to lock all of this shit.
Oh, trust me, Blaze. Blaze, I'm telling you, you hang around me enough, you'll recognize how much of a psycho I am. But apparently it's funny.
It is pretty entertaining.
Shut up. The only king demands you not to laugh. Silence, heathen. What did I just say? God damn it.
Say it before I just saved. I used to have a command that yelled at me to say, but I forgot to add a new one after all of my shit fucking got extinguished. Alright, we're working on the fucking name now, so we're just gonna get rid of everything but the name. Doop doop. So he did say the fourth one, specifically.
The only reason why I thought like
Just make
James
sure
and
I'm
Josh and Sean hated me
right
was
here.
because
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay.
because when they were calling us a bitch, I took it
So
personally.
he wants
'cause I
some
fucking hated
I's
it.
in the last 2 E's at the end. So we can do that. We can make that fuck. Sorry, what's up, Shin?
I said the only reason why I thought the only reason why I thought James, Josh, and Sean hated me is because when they were calling us a bitch, I took it fucking seriously.
Yeah. We had to explain to you time and again that dudes in Wisconsin call each other bitches for fun.
I know, it's just coming from me. I've been insulted by so many people through my life. Banter does not work on me. I get confused. I'm subsequently instead of saying, "Oh, people are bullying me," or "People just hate me," I just tell Josh to fuck off. It helps. Just telling people to fuck off just makes me feel better.
Ross
By the way,
has
I need a fucking
type.
gold medal. The fact I said subsequently the first time.
Okay, we're gonna have to actually do this with the brush tool again. I'm gonna just be real quick. We're gonna BRB. I need to refill my glass with something that isn't fucking mead.
Fuck it,
The
you better
mead's
get
good.
water.
It's spicy,
You better get water.
not just from alcohol, but
You better get water.
water. Water's good.
Yes.
Get some good old-fashioned H2O. culture thing for people in that area to toughen them up, you think? Cement in the front. Yeah, 100%. Wisconsin is a bit of a rough and tumble place. Like, I don't know, it's kind of a boys being boys kind of deal. The Midwest is very, like, non-woke, I would say. Which isn't great if you're, you know, as the old men at the bar once yelled at me, a hippie liberal piece of shit.
Like, don't get me wrong. Listen to my accent. Guess where I'm from? I'm from fucking Banter Central.
Oh, this isn't the brush I want. But it's a completely random thought, but do you think Waterboy would fly in today's like political, like the PC climate of today? You know Waterboy? Not from that part of the US they wish you could visit? From the bar. I got yelled at the bar back in the day. I got called a hippie liberal piece of shit and accused of being everything that's wrong with this country. I mean, I am a hippie piece of shit, don't get me wrong. But like, I feel like it was a bit much considering what I was saying at the time. You're asking what's that? Wait, Shin, have you not seen The Waterboy?
Never heard of him.
It's Adam Sandler movie. The left have played. You know, you're thinking of libs. There's a distinct differentiation between, like, libs are like the MAGA of the left. If that makes sense. Cause like, I'm lefty, but I can fucking laugh at a dark joke, no problem. I laugh at some fucked up jokes.
So Munchie, a Jew and Hitler walk into a bar.
No, you're gonna get my fucking stream canceled again, shit.
I make it a point. No, I just make the point.
But okay, so The Waterboy is an Adam Sandler film from like way back in the day. It's like one of his earliest films. And he plays this dude called Bobby Boucher, who very much is like portrayed as, I want to say autistic. He definitely strikes me as specifically autistic. Got news for YouTube. Get news from YouTube? Yeah. Same. Like, going out into the world definitely helps a bit with that, because like I get most of my news from Reddit and YouTube, and like I get a nice reality check from like my coworkers who are all Christian conservatives. Granted, some of them are a little too far down the rabbit hole for my taste, but
I'm not gonna lie, I get my news from my family or my mates. I don't watch the news. It's too fucking depressing.
But yeah, I would definitely qualify, like, cause like, I mean, there's also, it's kind of the whole deal is like, there's different brands of every, like, of both sides, and even centrists, like there's, it's a spectrum essentially, like, cause you know, you've got your frothing mouth, fucking blue-haired lesbians that are like, they get mad about literally everything.
What?
That's a caricature of liberals on the internet, shit.
Oh. Right.
Like, I mean, people like that do fully exist. My buddy's daughter turned into one of those. I guess daughter wouldn't be the correct term. They are a trans male, but they like, I don't know how I feel about how that comes off there. Maybe we'll do like a lightning bolt going off to the side. But like they like, this man is a sweetheart. He's old-fashioned for sure. I don't know, I was talking to my boy Shin. Apparently Shin here hasn't heard of The Waterboy.
The only two Adam Sandler movies I've seen are
like, that shit slapped. I love that movie.
Happy Gilmore and
how is that blocked?
You know, I'm
yes.
gonna allow it.
Yes, trans male. So a born female identifies as a male.
So Click and Happy Gilmore, the only two movies I've seen from him.
I mean, Happy Gilmore is in the same range.
And Happy Gilmore too, I should say that.
But like, I mean, we have a close friend who is currently transitioning, and they're doing very well.
Are you talking about the same person?
The person I was initially talking about was my buddy's daughter, now son, I guess. But they turned into like kind of a shit ass person. Like, I don't know. Because like my buddy is a cool dude. Yes, so I mean, I would say it qualifies more than just thinks they are. It's like it's an identity thing. I guess that would qualify as thinks they are, but it's like it would be the equivalent
of thinking more than knowing.
Yeah, it would be the equivalent of like looking down at like me as a dude looking down at my junk and going, that doesn't belong there, and I feel it in my soul, kind of thing. But like, so you know, I support them. I support them in their identity situation, but how they treated my friend, their father, when they like lived with them for a while was not cool. Like,
did they do anything to warrant it?
No. Like Gary's, like I said, Gary's kind of old-fashioned.
I'm asking a question.
Again, I will qualify Gary as kind of old-fashioned. He's from a different generation. He doesn't fully
clearly with a name called Gary.
He doesn't fully understand the whole like gender identity thing, but he's fairly open-minded about it. But we're just gonna say child at this point because I keep saying daughter, I mean son, and I keep getting it's fucking on me. So we're just gonna say child. His spawn would like moved into his house. He let them live with him while they were like trying to get sorted out in life, and had the gall to like look him dead ass in the eyes and say some shit like, you, a white male, a straight white male, are the reason for everything wrong in this world.
Yeah, those are the bitches I hate.
Like, yeah, that's kind of what I was meaning when I was saying the whole blue-haired lesbian foaming at the mouth meme.
Like,
I fish. Like, I will respect your identity choice, like your identity and your transition into like a better fitting identity for yourself, but I'm not gonna respect you being a bitch. You know what I mean? At days, oh shit, you right. Thank you, Fishy. 1 second, I'll do that right now. Like you can have like a fucking transition, get your shit switched up, do what you want to do. I don't care if you're trans male, trans female, fucking trans species. I don't give a shit as long as you're not a dick. Like, don't be a dick. It's kind of just how I feel about it.
For me personally, it's just
like, more power to you. The trans species thing is a little harder for me to grasp, but at the same time, like, fucking whatever, man.
For me personally, it's like, if you want to hate on people, go for it. But don't come around me and hate on me because
extend.
Like, the thing I don't get is, what I don't get is the fact that like, hate people you want. That's your transgression. Do what the fuck you want. I don't care. But don't hate me for the color of my skin just because of other people who are also my skin have done fucked up shit.
I like that icon. Check out this fucking profile pic. I like that. That's goofy and kind of like awkward and demented. I enjoy that.
Wait.
It'll be on stream in a second here. Okay. Fishy popped in, donated points, and lurked. I respect it. Don't care what you mean, honestly. Pronouns, etc. are weird and gross and mostly just sad. It's the end of that family person's bloodline. Yeah.
Like, I've had people.
I don't think pronouns are like that fucking strange or whatever. Like,
I've heard people like on YouTube and all that go, oh, I hate white males because this is why males are animals, and it's like, No, this is why.
Hold on.
those particular
Okay, I do.
male
Hold on.
animals-
Shit. I need clarification from Blaza here. What do you mean it's the end of that family / person's bloodline? Like, they can still have their. Like, not everyone who transitions gender, like, fully undoes shit. There was a whole argument about this where, like, a trans male who is biologically female got pregnant for the sake of having a kid while they still had all of their bits that were working. And even if they aren't, even if they do get, like, their shit switched around and it doesn't, like, make them capable of biological reproduction, adoption's a thing and it's actually really necessary in the modern era. We have so many kids that are in the foster system that need, like...
Technically, if you're fostering someone, that they're not technically a part of your bloodline, unless you inject them with it, which needs help.
Not necessarily. Again, like, as I said, it doesn't necessarily give you and honestly, the surgeries. You're kind of get. They're saying your junk gets mutilated. It doesn't get
mutilated. No, it gets mutated.
Mutated. Yes, we're going to inject.
Listen,
you
I'm
with,
not a breeder. Okay.
We're going to inject your peni with cesium-47, and it's going to explode and invert. Nah, like, transitional surgeries are actually, like, way more advanced than they used to be. I would not qualify that as mutilation by any means. No, because trans ideology, like gender ideology, gender's a spectrum. So there are people that identify somewhere in the middle. There are people that identify fully as one side, and that is their end goal. There's people that identify fully as the other side. That is their end goal, is to, like, have bottom surgery, and, like, that is their right as a human being to do that. But no, there are people in the middle ground where they're like, I identify more feminine than male, but am biologically male, but I still like having my shit work. Like, it's a whole thing. There's such a wide variety of, like, and variations to that. Like, I don't have anyone that I could recommend for education on this matter, sadly, but, like, it is actually very interesting to dig into.
But, like, I just hate when people, like, and this is not just the white people or just the males in general, because I am one white male. It's just to anyone who just generalizes a gender or a race being absolutely dog-ass awful just because 2 to 3 people did something wrong.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the issue in general is, well, generalization.
Like I found like a YouTube video.
I would say, okay, I actually have a dude that I'd recommend. Check it out. This is a really old video, I will say. Like, dude doesn't do content like this anymore, and I don't know if you're familiar with him, but a lot of people that aren't, like, left-leaning find him extremely cringy, so I will acknowledge that he may not be your cup of tea, Blaza. But, there's a specific debate I'm thinking of where a dude called Vosh, who's a really hardcore lefty, but, like, in a not rabid PC kind of way, had a lengthy debate about gender ideology with a dude from Texas, and the way he explained it was really enlightening to me personally. He was basically breaking it down as the difference between gender and sex, identity and, like, physicality. Trans didn't exist a couple decades ago. Yes, medically it was more advanced. Well, I mean, a couple decades ago, trans people were just called drag queens and cross-dressers. Now those are two distinctly separate things. I guess there's a difference between, like, physical transition and identity transition as well. I guess the excerpts still can't / won't say. Experts still can't / won't say a man can have a baby. That's like a fuzzy gray area, because like you're saying a biological male can't have a baby, which is scientifically accurate. But there's a difference between a biological male and a quote unquote man. Like, if that makes sense. So like biological male is like your sex. That's what's between your legs. That is how you are but even then, that's kind of a gray area, because there's intersex humans. There are people that have like physical characteristics of both men and women. They have like more of one chromosome than the other type of situation. Like, because I remember seeing what the fuck is that dude's name? Josh Hawley was basically trying to get like a gender ideology, like a doctor who specialized in like gender treatments, to just say no, a man can't have a baby. And she was trying to explain like, well, yes, a biological male can. He's like, no, a man. And it's like, well, that's technically a different thing. You're of the opinion that it's a mental disease? I mean, technically speaking, gender dysphoria would qualify as a...
Oh, this is going too fucking far.
I mean, you're a mod. If you want to kick him, by all means. I'm having a conversation, but if you're...
I'm gonna say this as a mod. Be careful with your next words, because I know people who I emotionally am attached to are going through this. Your next words are going to be very careful around me.
You heard the man, Blazo. Like you're entitled to, you are entitled to your opinion, but I have close friends and family, people that I consider family. I don't think I have any trans family directly, but like people that I would consider my family that are trans, or like even just non-binary. So like it is a bit of a touchy subject. But I like to like live by the mentality that everyone is entitled to their opinions and we can have a civil conversation about it.
I know
my mods are their own people, and if my mod decides that you've stepped over a line, like that's their choice. I want you to understand that.
I know one person who was in my friend group who has lived their life as a woman, but has always felt not like that.
Right.
They've always felt like there is something wrong with them. And then when they finally discovered that they felt like they were more of the male gender, they felt like they were not. They felt like their life was complete. If you are willing to say that this is a mental disease, I swear I know people. I'm not saying you are exactly like this, so I'm not going to point blame. But people who think like that are the same thought of autism is a mental is some kind of fucking disease, which
like it's a condition. It's identified by the
no disease though.
I guess we have to qualify what disease means, because like gender dysphoria is a recognized condition.
A disease.
The treatment for it, but the treatment being for gender dysphoria being therapy and, if deemed necessary, transition.
Yeah, but a disease is something you can cure. You can't cure autism. You got stuck with it.
Diseases can be treated, though. I don't know. It feels like harsh language, I guess, is the issue here.
Yeah, diseases can be treated, but autism can't be treated. It can only be
therapized.
It can only be basically like, oh, we know what's going on.
Here's how you deal with it. Hopefully this helps, kind of situation. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you can get therapy for it. It's not treating it.
I mean, that is treating it. Therapy counts as treating. Sorry,
it's not like.
I'm not trying to like take away from what you're saying, my guy.
It's not like you need tablets to just go, oh, take this tablet and your autism will be like magically gone for 24 hours.
It might.
Or the pain will stop hurting.
Fucking Josh. Josh, are you a mod or are you just a VIP?
I'm about.
He's a mod.
All right, let's get your
That's it.
opinion on this conversation then, because Jack is real close to sending Blaza kit packing, and we're just having a conversation. But like, this last comment made Jack like real uncomfy.
You're the streamer, dude. I don't do anything without your say so.
I have given you full permission that if you think that it is necessary, you are allowed to do what you deem fit. Currently, I think it is we're still in an area of we could have a conversation about this and it could be civil. I personally don't think that this qualifies as overt. I don't think this qualifies as like overt hatred or anything like that.
Oh, I'm being civil. I'm so civil. I'm got me fucking 2 pinky fingers up.
But I do think it is like getting a little bit risque, we'll say. Because like again, technically speaking, gender dysphoria is considered like, you know, let's just Google it. Let's see what gender dysphoria is actually scientifically classified as. When in doubt, Google. How is gender dysphoria?
And guess what? Guess
classified?
what else? You know what else a disease is? A disease is something you can catch. You can't catch autism.
Not
You
necessarily.
can't catch. Yeah.
Okay. Gender dysphoria is considered a... What is it qualified as in the fucking DSM-5? It is considered a mental disorder. Not a disease, a disorder. Shin, you can catch autism, just eat a diet of only Tylenol. God damn it, Fishy.
Please tell me I can kick him. Please.
You can time Fishy out.
No, you cannot.
Alright, Josh says no.
Too late, while you're on the run.
I'll just untime him out.
Go for it.
You're like, yeah, no, like, Blaz, I will say, this is
My life.
This is also like, this is like I said, this is a fairly sensitive topic for us because we have a lot of friends that are, we have friends that are trans, we have friends that are gender fluid, we have friends that are non-binary in like ways that like some of us don't fully understand, but we accept them because, I mean, who are we to fucking judge someone's identity, you know?
Would you do me a favor?
What's up?
Just for my own mental stability, please find the definition of what a disease is.
Sure, I can do that. Definition of a disease. Coming up. Of a disease. What's happening in chat? I can't see that well. Dis-ease. Well, if you can make fun of your friends and what makes them what they are, what are we even doing here?
There's a difference between making fun of them and then
Like saying that. Okay, so a disease is an abnormal condition that oh, that's AI. Fuck that. Merriam-Webster. There we go. A condition of the living animal or plant body or of one of its parts that impairs normal functioning and is typically manifested by distinguishing signs and symptoms. Synonyms: sickness, malady. Second definition: harmful development, as in a social institution.
yeah, going through being trans is not something that just develops over time. It's something that some people just find out about themselves.
Also, alcoholism is not a disorder or a disease. It is a choice. You will die on that hill.
It's an addiction. I'm on that hill.
I would say that an addiction is a physical disorder to some degree. It is a chemical imbalance. I feel like it is a bit of a choice to that's a very gray area, Fishy, in my book, because like
Just so you know,
I think
dude,
mostly because of people's, like, some people have a physical predisposition to become chemically dependent on a substance more than others. That being said, if you don't seek to change it, like, it is a choice to just keep it rolling, you know what I mean? No, I know. But, like, chemical addiction is, like, an addiction is a physical malady to a certain degree. Like, that can't be disputed. You should be snorting pocket vent off a dumpster right now. Pocket vent!
even though, like, I don't know how Twitch fucking works now, but calling your viewers, that person's gone.
I mean, honestly, given how the conversation is going and where, like, the warnings were, I'm not sure if Blaza will come back, but, like, you know, they've been warned to, like, be aware of our fucking, like, you know, we don't like people calling our friends diseased for their identity, like, their identities, you know?
Sorry if I stepped over the line. Munch.
No, you're good. You're
Yes,
good.
but at the same time, everybody has an opinion.
Right.
Everyone's allowed an opinion, just don't be so fucking crass about it.
Well, Jack, that's no different than someone that's no different than Fishy's opinion on alcoholism.
Right.
Yeah, but once again, saying it's not a choice is one thing. Saying
Let's see,
someone's
maybe
disease
not, and you can drink like a normal human when everyone you're related to is a drunk. For you dealing with alcoholism for so many years of your life, bam is 100% a choice. Fair, dude. Now, like, I somewhat agree with that. Like, I mean, let's use my father as an example. My dad was an alcoholic for the majority of my life, prior to his passing. And I mean, he had to seek out specialized help to deal with the chemical addiction that was alcoholism that he developed. But, like, eventually he made that fucking decision to, like, change his life, and it was something that he was capable of doing despite how fucking impossible it felt. Case in point, I could 100% stop vaping right here and now. I'm not fucking gonna. I'm making that choice. Mainly because I don't want to be a giant cunt to my wife and coworkers. And because I like vaping.
like saying something's a choice is one thing. Saying somebody's diseased is like.
Okay, but again,
it's like
That's not what they meant by it.
I will say this. They can think what the hell they want. They may should have chosen their words a little bit more carefully.
I could agree with that. I could agree that they could have chosen a better phrasing. But, like,
the people who think that other people's choices makes them diseased is the same fucking people I have to deal with who are like, oh, getting injections gives you autism.
Oh, Christ.
Don't even get me started.
Okay, but yes, everybody has their own opinion, and you can't get mad because their opinion is their opinion, and whether or not they worded it wrong,
I'll explain in a minute, Fishy.
You have to look at how they actually really meant it, not reading it out of context, saying, oh, well, this is what they meant.
And they should have explained themselves instead of fucking running off like a little bitch.
Yes, well...
Shit.
Sorry.
You don't know if they ran off. They might just be doing other shit. They went AFK like 3 times this stream.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm just miffed.
I get it. I get it.
So, right there, Jack, your opinion of them
Is very
I could say is completely wrong.
Look, I understand, alright. I just know one of our friends who you exactly know what the fuck I'm talking about has went through so much shit in their lives, and I had to listen and make sure they're fine, and hear about all the bullshit that people have dealt because of their choices of being trans. It just hurts when I hear the same words come out of other people. Okay.
Okay.
It just triggers me. I understand not everyone thinks like this when they say the same words, okay? It's just...
Okay, so, Fish, I mean, if you don't want to go through the trouble of going and looking at the chat history, I will explain. The dude we were chatting with, new person in chat, we got onto the topic of trans people in general, I mean, the long and the short is they expressed the opinion that trans people are mentally diseased. Hold on, I'll find the exact wording. It's up here somewhere. I was basically explaining like the variety of, you know, like I was trying to explain the nuance of like transness and like identity stuff and blah 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 blah. And they said, I know what you're saying. I'm of the opinion that it is a mental disease, and that set Shin off, which I don't blame him. Like we have several close friends that are trans, so that can definitely come off as an attack on our friends. It was basically explaining like watch your words, like this, like we're in some fucking iffy territory here, and they have not posted in chat since, and they may have fucked off, they may not have. Therefore, the impetus is on. Without any context, only thing you will say is Munch stream. Therefore, the impetus is on him to control, moderate the chatters, and anything beyond you expressing that liking the opinion could be construed as overstepping the guest spot on stream. Just devil's advocate. Yeah, but like I told Shin, like, hey, he's a mod. If he thinks it's overstepping bounds, then he is within his rights as a mod to do something about it. Like, he didn't ban them.
But it's not my place to ban somebody because I don't like their opinion. That's not my place.
You checked it, Shin.
My place is to be here just in case somebody either talks negatively about you, talks negatively about your opinions, or talks negatively about your wife and kids. That's what I'm here for. If they disrespect you, that's what I'm here for. If they disrespect them anyone else,
listen, dude. I think you went about it the right way. You asked my opinion on it. I said, and I told you, like, you are my moderator. I trust your decision. If you think that is too far, then you can time them out or ban them however you see fit. And when you expressed your opinion on their opinion, I explained to them, well, you heard the man. Watch yourself. I think that is fair. I think that is reasonable. If they don't think that is the case, then they can take that up with me. Yeah, no, fucking Fish has made a career out of disrespecting me. Josh has made a career out of flirting on me blatantly with in view of my life.
I know, but that's just banter, though. We rarely know this person, and
this is true. We don't know this person, and they're expressing they expressed an opinion that was hurtful to you, but.
Is that hydrate for Munchie or me? Because I feel like I need to hydrate right now.
Wait, what is very real? I spaced out. You tried to kill me with booze. Dude, you took me to a fucking weed shop when we came to visit, and I got shithouse high. That was honestly a great time. I will hydrate because I probably need it at this point. Yep, I remember. I bought one of my first really expensive bottles of booze. Boom? The fuck? God damn it, brain. I don't know. Like, personally, again, I think it was a little bit poorly worded, but they specified it is an opinion. They didn't state it as like, they didn't sit here and go like, no, fuck you, it's a disease, they're bad, blah, 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 blah. But like, I agree that like, the wording was iffy. I don't know, if they were in fucking Soup Stream, they would have been perma-banned right then and there.
I can tell you, just from personal experience, that people who
God,
say,
that
"Oh,
pool
it's
hall
just
was
an
awesome.
opinion," "Oh, this is my opinion," they say it's an opinion just so they can get away with the idea of just saying it.
No,
in
not
general.
always.
I know it's not always,
You're
Josh.
assuming though, but then you're assuming it.
Well, guess what,
That's-
Josh? Assume my fucking crack, okay?
Assume what?
He said assume his crack.
I always knew you wanted me to. But now you finally made it official.
I don't know, like honestly, this was kind of refreshing because this is the first time in a while we've had kind of a Wild West moment on my stream. Like it's been a while.
Yeah, because I don't like affiliating myself in this kind of manner.
Like honestly, like I mean, like if I'm gonna allow people to like express their negative opinions about like, I don't know, like. I'm qualifying it as poorly worded, but Shin assumed position 42. You heard the man. Shin assumed position 42.
Just giving you a look on Discord right now.
I'm
Yeah,
looking at
he's
you
just
on
in
Discord waiting
position
for you to
4.
assume position 42.
Just this, no, position 4. Jack, do you know what position 4 is?
No, I would never.
Position 4 is these nuts on your chin. Got him.
I'm not gonna
That
pull
was
the. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull the Peter Griffin. Thank you.
I mean, you did say you wanted me to assume your butthole.
I was trying to insult you, then I kind of forgot.
Nay, he is not man. He's a beast that needs culling. Yeah, I don't know. I keep saying I don't know. Like that's gonna fucking somehow like qualify shit. Yeah, I think my end position on how that conversation went was, I felt like he was being somewhat like productive, but dude stated that he pretty blatantly feels a certain way about it. It could have been worded better, especially considering how the reaction came of like with Shin's like reaction. He became very defensive for our friends immediately, which understandable. Yeah, I don't know. The phrasing is definitely concerning. But I would say it was a pretty gray area as to whether or not that quote. I forgot that was the
Jack
first
is
quote.
trafficking people.
What? Hey, hold on. What the fuck?
You said you were trafficking people.
Did you just
Since
like
when?
did you just fully dissociate from that conversation?
I did not even. What?
Hold on. Let me
You said you were trafficking people on Twitch.
What?
I don't know. You tell us why you were trafficking people on Twitch.
I didn't. What? I did fun you up. I'm just gonna. I'm muting myself.
You don't remember that?
You really don't remember, Jack?
No.
So, okay, I will explain. Give me like 2 seconds.
Is it one of those
Basically,
things
Jack,
that
the way
is
you
it one of
worded
those things where I said
Basically,
something
Jack,
in my own
you-
head, knowing it was innocent as fuck,
Yes.
knowing what I meant, and you lot took it out of context.
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
That is exactly
So, in
what
other
happened.
words, what happened is you did what the one guy did in chat and worded it wrong, and now you're stuck with it. Because you traffic people.
So what you ended up saying, because you were talking about sending people to other streams, trying to do like good kindnesses to people
By rating them.
by raiding or like sending raids to
Okay.
other people, and how it came out was, oh yeah, I like to traffic people to my friends' streams. And I went, you might want to rephrase that. And you went, what? And then I got distracted, and then you said it again.
So Jack is trafficking people. We came across this assumption.
Oh my fucking god, I remember.
You remember
It
now?
wasn't
Oh,
even-
now you remember. Now he's like, oh, fuck, that's right. I did say that.
That wasn't even to be friend. That wasn't even to be friend streams. I remember.
He just said
I
he traffics people to other people's channels.
No, I didn't. I remember. I literally said I don't like the fact that Twitch. I don't like the fact that half the money that people want to gift me or give me bits on, I only get like a subsequent amount of. So instead of getting bits and subs, I'm trafficking people to my fucking throne. And you lot took it so wrong.
No, you said you were trafficking people.
It was also, no, you specifically
Just
said the
my
words.
throne. Like, I'm guiding them to
You
my
specifically
throne.
said you were trafficking people to other people's streams that you think deserve views.
And that's how it became
I
a
said
thing.
I was trafficking people to my throne so they don't have to use my subs or gift or bits or all that. Like,
Again,
I'm guiding
you
them
said
to
you were trafficking people.
Yeah,
That
like,
doesn't
it's
matter
guiding-
where you
I'm
say you're
guiding
trafficking them
it.
to.
Yes, like I'm guiding them to
No,
it.
no,
trafficking.
we
It's the same
understand.
fucking
We
thing.
know,
understand
but the
that.
way that you said it was just straight up, I'm trafficking people. So we're like, oh, well,
No,
Jack's
shit, hold on.
trafficking people.
I missed this. I'm sorry, Fishy. Yeah, this hand's more in view. There's your dab. How the mighty have fallen.
So now we know Jack traffics people from Twitch to Throne. Got it.
What I said was misunderstood by two motherfucking dick fuckers who think they're fucking funny.
I'm adding that
We
to my-
didn't misunderheard anything.
I'm adding that to my resume.
We heard it perfectly fine.
I'm adding that to my
I
resume,
said it the way
motherfucking dick
I meant
fucker.
it, and you lot took it. You lot took it the wrong way because you lot think it's funny to make me look bad.
I'm adding that to my resume. I'm gonna put at the bottom, just like under character notes, fucking motherfucking dick fucker dick bag dash shin. And then immediately,
It's okay, Jackie Beans.
And then immediately underneath that, Leonardo da Vinci, also shin.
It's okay, Jackie Bean.
Fuck. But that is a pretty. Granted, we have no idea like how dude meant that. He didn't like defend his position or anything. But like, whereas we know Jack very well, and we know he didn't mean it in that specific way. So that's like. I guess in the context of the rest of the shit dude was saying, it was like, it was not great. I wouldn't qualify it as like I feel like some people would qualify that as like straight up bigotry. I don't think that's quite the case. I think it's like a fundamental misunderstanding of how the shit works. Personally. But like,
One has the internet.
no, what I mean, yeah, but the internet is also full of a bunch of motherfuckers are calling it like
I hate the fact you're right though.
what?
The fact you're right.
What am I right about?
The fact that this person could have been so interested in what transgender or whatever could have been, and he could have just clicked on the wrong website.
Just the idea that like, yeah, I mean, like, so I don't know. I got like I said, my buddy Gary, who is, like I said, he's pretty old-fashioned. He doesn't like, he is on record saying he doesn't agree with a lot of like the methodology, but he's also under the impression that like, the whole like lore that, excuse me, that whole shit where like supposedly doctors are like forcibly transitioning like underage children, like 7 to 10-year-olds, and giving them like bottom surgery and shit. He thinks that shit's real. Like, I've explained to him like at length why that's not the case, and like I feel like we've come to an understanding on that shit. But like that's why it's important to have these conversations. Is like there can be a fundamental misunderstanding or like misinterpretation of the situation, and it is possible to talk to someone about it and like perhaps their view changes. If it doesn't, whatever, that's on them. Like, whatever, fuck them, I guess. But like, I think we went about it the right way, you know. I looked at that and I went, that doesn't seem great, but I'll continue this conversation and try to like find the middle ground there of like, okay, so like you view it as a mental disease that is technically qualified as a mental disorder, like, but that's why transitioning and gender ideology, like gender identity therapy, is a thing. It could have kept going. I like, again, judging by like previous comments, like, dude probably wouldn't have changed his mind, but it's still worth having the conversation. But also, like, you as one of my mods, like, are within your rights to be like, that's a step too far, time out.
Look, it just reminded us of the, and Josh should fucking remember this. This just reminded me of the time that some motherfucker came into my stream and just asked and just talked about like brands and this, that, the other.
All right, before we get too deep into this, just sorry to like, can I get y'all's opinion on this before I like export this, because I'm about to call this done. Then we can continue the conversation.
Looks good.
I'm back on desktop. So just for
looks good.
For clarification as to like what dude asked for, he specifically requested a snow leopard eye with the leopard print as the background, with the green color scheme of the iris with lightning bolts inside of the iris. Trying to make them look realistic, so I legit just like jacked photographs of lightning. Wanted to add a shackle and chain broken off to the hand to look like it had escaped, like an escaped prisoner's hand drawing the eye. And then for the name, he wanted to like make little eyes out of the two last E's and add a lightning bolt off of the Z. And have the name incorporated somewhere into the logo design.
I would put like maybe like orange clothing on him, so it looks like he's actually like from prison.
He didn't.
It looks like, at this point, it just looks like somebody with a kink fetish just started drawing him in the middle of sex.
I mean, I feel like I've hit the marks as to what he specifically asked for, at least, yeah?
Yeah, that's my opinion.
I did ask your opinion. He did specify that he wanted everything but the... He did specify he wanted everything but the eye in black and white now. Or at least grayscale. Alright, then we're gonna export this and call it a night. Now we can continue on with this conversation. Jack, what were you talking about with, like, Josh should remember this?
This dude started coming in and like we started talking about like people being transgender, like trans stuff and all that, and I was like mentioning that our friend is transgender.
Yeah.
And I like sent them to Ash's stream and they were like, and I was like, and they were like, so Ash is transgender, and I'm like, yes they are, and they're a good human being, and this, that, and the other. And then all of a sudden, and this is, by the way, this was the most randomest game I ever played. Well, this conversation was happening. I was playing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Nice.
Of all things. And this person started talking about trans autism. Like how trans people can acquire autism.
Okay, I gotta Google that real quick. Give me a second here.
Please don't. It just makes my life a little bit harder.
I want to know where this comes from. Trans autism. Question mark. Like that had to have spawned from somewhere, right? Like it's.
Yeah, he said he found a website that had like post-it notes about all this shit. Oh, he was like, yeah, how trans people can acquire autism. I'm like, acquire autism? I'm like, you can't acquire autism? And if you can, tell us where you can acquire it so I can send mine fucking back. And then Josh fucking turned up out of nowhere and literally went, right, let's stop talking about this conversation, stop aggravating the streamer, and
Okay, so
basically
what I
saved
have
me.
found.
I'm about to get angry. I can feel it.
No. So what I have found in my cursory Google search is that this person likely misinterpreted some dumb shit.
Probably.
So there appears to be a higher level of transgender people amongst people who have autism. But there is also studies at a glance stating that there is no direct link between the two. You don't get autism from being trans or the other way around. There's just a numerical correlation that there's a higher number of trans people who also happen to be autistic. One does not cause the other.
To be honest, how much that is absolutely wrong. I don't help the situation. I'm autistic and unfortunately have an amazing rack. So. So.
Yeah, so what? Dude was saying that being trans makes you autistic?
No, he said he was just talking about how people with transgender can acquire autism.
No.
You can't acquire autism.
Josh, I swear to God, I will punch you so hard that you punch me and you put me in the hospital.
I feel like it'd be interesting if you could somehow like create a drug that emulates autism for neurotypicals so that they could fucking understand what it's like to be autistic for a day.
Fucker, if there was a drug that makes people autistic, I would literally spike all my family's drink and go fucking deal with my life.
Jack just running around with the autism syringe, just Gah!
I want a shot.
See how
I
you
wanna.
like-
I wanna
see
be.
how-
I wanna be a Jack.
See how you like waking up in the morning.
Oh shit. I just realized I never like. Okay, fuck. Hold on, where'd it go? I think it's way up here. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. I did save a version that wasn't warped. Yay.
That's what I was saying, like, Josh should remember because he's the one that tried to fucking calm me down.
I mean, yeah, man, it's like...
It was just weird that it happened while I was playing a PS2 version of Chamber of Secrets.
Like, honestly, like, I guess, like... Honestly, I'm just happy that the conversation didn't go in, like, the worst possible direction relating to trans people. Because, I mean, Jack, are you familiar with the far right-wing community's predominant talking point about trans people in America?
I've heard Ash talk about some stuff, but like I typically don't go anywhere near politics because it just runs my brain dry.
It is a very common talking point and accusation that trans people and drag queens and cross-dressed whatever, like, it is a very common talking point that anyone that's not straight essentially is a pedophile or a groomer.
Yeah, Ash has told. Ash has told me that apparently calling to certain people
I
from
don't know.
different politics.
I don't know if pedo's an acceptable term on fucking Twitch. Okay.
Told by Ash, apparently with him being transgender, apparently he's a terrorist now.
That's a thing too. Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah, man, like, so, like, that conversation could have definitely gone way worse. Maybe that's why I was a little less, like, thrown off by it, because I see the shit that motherfuckers say on, Reddit all day long. Like, granted, the areas of Reddit that I'm in are predominantly left-leaning, but, like, you know, you got a bunch of fucking MAGAs poking their heads in to say some inflammatory shit pretty consistently.
All I know is I should have handled it better.
Oh, go cat. I think you handled it perfectly well.
I was trying to hear something on somewhere else, so that's why I was like, hold on.
Oh, you're good. Alright, let's, yeah, we're gonna wait to send these until tomorrow on lunch so that I don't have to deal with fucking conversating about it at this exact moment because I'm currently enjoying talking with my friends. Yeah, dude, I think you handled it perfectly well. Like, especially given how, like, aggravated I've seen you get over shit in the past. Like, I think you did good. And I understand, like, I understand you getting upset. Like, don't think I don't.
I'm just used to people just, when I see that kind of talk, I'm just used to people thinking, oh, if you think about this, then I know exactly you think exactly what I know you're thinking. I'm just too used to it at this point.
Well, it looks like they fucked off, so who knows if
Yeah,
they'll be,
I know.
who knows if they'll be back. But,
Well,
I mean, if they do come back, now they know. Check your shit.
no, but the think of it in a more higher sense, I could have cost you a customer there, which I do apologize.
Fucking whatever, man. I just got into a fucking argument with my friend online like Sunday night about this because I went to a protest on Saturday. You know me, I've been going to protests like every other weekend for months now. Now this particular protest was very specifically relating to the shit going on in Minnesota right now, with the Veterans Association ICU nurse that got capped like 10 times by ICE. Hey, you know, like, so, like, I went to a protest, I made a sign, and my buddy came in the comments just flapping his gums about how essentially dude had it coming, and we got into this giant fucking argument in the comments of my post about it, and I flat out told him, like, listen here, dude, like, you're my friend, you've been my friend for the better part of a decade now, like, you're basically family to me, but like, don't ask me for art. I'm not trying, like, don't come to me for art anymore, dude. I'm not trying to support a fucking punk musician that's backing the Gestapo type shit.
This is why I don't talk. This is why I don't talk politics anymore. Because every time I see something, and I'm just like, there was this one reactor I was watching. I was like, I love the way he reacts. I love like the vibes he gives off. But the moment I seen a post from him on YouTube, that was just like, oh, our president was shot with a stray bullet there today. I hope he gets well. I'm just like, oh,
wait, was this that shit that happened on my birthday?
The one where Trump got clipped in the ear.
Yeah, that was. There's a lot of people like, online being like, damn, so close, and I'm like, maybe don't go saying that shit out loud online, like. They're gonna keep track of that.
He was like actively like hoping Trump gets better, and I was just like, you had to say that, didn't you? You put politics in this shit. Why?
It's not putting politics into nothing. I was just saying.
No, he supports somebody I fucking hate, so I'm just like, oh great, wonderful. I can't like you.
But you have no right to judge him on it because you don't live over here.
I mean, we've had this,
anyone I want to, as long as
we've had this whole discussion. Like, you remember the time? I mean, like, we had a whole discussion about the whole logistics and like general mentality of Charlie Kirk. Like, I think it is perfectly acceptable to disagree with someone, but also be like, damn, that's fucked up. Dude didn't deserve that. His family didn't deserve that. The people in that front row that saw that shit firsthand didn't deserve that. Then again, maybe my opinion was skewed a little bit because I saw the up close and personal camera view of that shit happen. And like, it was not pretty. Like, don't misunderstand. I fucking hated that dude. But like, I don't think he deserved to get shot in the fucking neck for his beliefs. I think he deserved to get punched in the mouth, maybe. But like, that's a big step down from getting shot.
That's what I'm saying. You can't be mad at someone for hoping Trump gets better because he didn't deserve to get shot at.
It wasn't the fact that I got mad at him for him getting better. It wasn't really for that. It was
You
more
got
of-
mad
I
because he
got mad
supports
at him
someone you
because he
leave.
supports somebody I don't like. That's just it.
That's
and
fair.
that's all politics is all about.
Just being mad at someone that supports someone that you don't like.
I'm not mad at him. I'm just like, oh well, I know that you don't like people that I cherish in my life, so it's just.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, like there are a few people that I have on a list of like if they died, regardless of how they died, I would not be upset in any way, shape, or form. But like, I'm also not actively calling for the murder of a U.S. president because I mean, A, that's not cool. FBI, open up! B, as Fishy just demonstrated, FBI, open up. Like, I don't need fucking federal agents at my door being like, so you posted this 2 weeks ago, motherfucker. Like, don't need that shit in my life. I got kids and a wife. It'd actually be the Secret Service. Isn't the Secret Service a federal agency, or is that just like a special? I don't know what they qualify as, but yeah, I don't need the Secret Service popping up at my door being like, so 3 days before Trump got shot at, you posted this. They are, but not the FBI. Okay, so I was more or less correct.
I'm not just. Just after he said that, maybe it could be the whole thing of like he's not into politics. He just cares about his country. It could be a whole thing, but
Secret Service handles
just saying it just made
currency
me
counterfeits,
think
presidential threats, and other specifics. Currency counterfeits, really? Huh.
I just seeing it, I was just like, just made me think. Oh, you hate people I care about. You wish everything that Trump wishes on my mates. I can't deal with you now. That's just how my mind went.
In charge of security at the mints. That is super fucking weird. I mean, honestly, that's a perfectly understandable sentiment to have, Jack, because like that's kind of what politics has become. Is like, if you identify with one side or the other side kind of just automatically assumes like you are the antithesis to everything they believe in, which isn't necessarily the case, but oftentimes can be. I don't know. I'm super left leaning, but I also I like my gun rights and shit. Did you know the post office has its own police force? There are postal inspectors and are sworn Fed cops. That is amazing.
I know,
all right, boys, we're doing a D&D campaign specifically where the players are the postal police.
And I know I could be posed as a fucking hypocrite because I said before that I hate people who just generalize. If you're this one race, then everyone in your race, including you, is hated. I know I'm a bit of a hypocrite for that, but it's just, just something about anything that's got to do targeting my mates that I care about so much. Is just...
I've never thought about it like that. Actually, I've never thought about comparing racism to political generalization. That's actually very interesting. I wonder if anyone's done a study on that.
Good luck with that one.
Look at the last TikTok you sent. I'll look at it after stream. We're almost done. Or do you want me to watch it specifically on stream, Fishy? I will do that for you just because I know I've been slacking on watching the talks you and Emmy send me. All right, fine. Give me a second.
And me.
And you. And Sheep. And James when he occasionally sends me shit. All right, fine. I will watch the last TikTok from all of my friends. That's how we'll end this fucking stream.
The last TikTok Sean sent me was like a medieval dude rubbing a tin of beans on his fucking chest.
I got that one. Sexually transmit your feds to me. I do not know about the sexually transmitted feds meme.
Wait, yes, what? He sent me that one too.
I just get a message off Sean just going, TikTok's weird.
TikTok is weird.
This medieval dude just rubbing a tin of beans on his nipples. I'm like, what the fuck?
Fuck it, what the fuck? No, I have an account. Let me log in, you fucknut.
I'm following you, but I don't see you on the fucking list. What the hell?
Continue.
there it
Name's
is.
just rated by somebody called Blaster Dark. I feel like I know them. I don't know why.
He runs an E-Fed.
If someone is
I know he does.
on
I've
a
seen he
Fed
does,
list,
but that name just rings a bell for me. I don't know why.
I sent Munchie something. He needs to listen to it.
Messages. God damn it! I never used TikTok on the computer, and I fucking hate it on here. If someone is on a Fed list, they meet with someone not on that list. They now join the list, and hence sexually transmitted Feds. Oh God. Actually, I could see that. That's okay. All right. Okay, I see Josh sent a thing. Okay, I said I'd watch Fishy's last thing first. Hold on. Oh,
You have to show it on stream.
it is on stream. Hold on, let me make sure I have audio coming through. All right, here we go. Yeah, no, Daddy's so strong. That is an accurate depiction of my response.
I need Jack to do that dance now.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Jack, you are now required to make a TikTok that is exactly this, but it's you.
You can fuck off. What about that?
I will give that a laugh. All right, Josh, you're next. What in the fuck?
I sent it to Jack too.
Hey, teach me how to plug it. Hey, they be like Smooth. What? Can you teach me how to Doug it? You know why? Cause all the girls love me. Hey, all I need is a beat that's super bumpin', and for you to back it up and down. Arms out front.
Munchie's face right now.
I was gonna say AI. This is why AI is a cancer on humanity.
This is why AI is amazing.
All right, we're gonna watch.
Tell me you did not get a good chuckle out of that one.
I did not. That was disturbing and sad.
Now imagine Jack just randomly receiving that without me saying anything, and he watches it. I can just picture his face.
AI is ass intelligence. Dude, I'm pissed. They're building a fucking data center in my town. All right, I'm watching the last two from Emmy. Apparently, I'm supposed to do whatever this is.
Fuck you. I was a girl in the village doing alright. Then I became a princess overnight. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right. So much to learn and see. Up in the castle with my new family.
Ugh. No.
That was cringe.
I haven't done it yet, but if she keeps talking to this one guy, I'm going to.
That tracks.
Oh, by the way, Jack, Sean will be home soon.
Fishy, I will watch your other 85 talks you sent me once I get on my phone. All right, Jack, you get one. Jake gets one. James gets one.
He gets two, but only I get one. I see how it is.
Playing Dungeons and Dragons.
See, but you sent me like super long ones.
This is me, day 2 of playing Dungeons and Dragons. Got myself some dice and the player's handbook. It's cool. This is me on day 3 of playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Accurate. What is this? All right, I'll give you this.
Here are 10 free-to-play
You caught
open-world
my
games coming
attention.
in 2026 in under 60 seconds. Sea of Remnants, an open-world survival Sapporo, an open-world fantasy RPG that throws you into a mysterious city inspired by Singapore. Solving murders, corruption, and secret.
These all look like
An open-world
Kibarisu.
mech action RPG.
Okay,
You pilot
alright.
custom. Legend of Mir, an open-world fantasy
I was
survival.
gonna say those first 3 that they listed looked like reskinned Genshin Impact. James has sent me one thing in like a year.
break right through her. I've tasted all her love.
Oh, nice.
I'm a vampire by rumor.
Hell yeah. I appreciate that sincerely, James. Alright, this is gonna be truly demented. Jake sends me fucked up shit.
It's me again, international best-selling author Quan Mills. And I only have a few copies left of This Hoe Got Roaches in her crib in my warehouse. I'm not lying.
What?
I only have
Oh my God,
a few copies left.
I need this book. This hoe got roaches in her crib is the title of the book.
I'm gonna get out of here for a little bit, and
Alright.
I will stop back in a little bit.
Alright, later.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Martin, and this is my impression about Mexican owl. Hi.
I feel like as a white man I shouldn't laugh at that. But I did. No, not that. This. There we go. Alright, Fish, you get one more. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good, Fishy. When the fifth high voice starts to take hold, and I think I said slow down, but those brats aren't gonna eat themselves. Fair. Alright, oh shit, Jack, did I watch? Yeah, I did watch 2 of yours. Alright, everyone got 2. It's fair now.
Watch another one of mine.
I'll watch more after I leave the stream. We need to fucking, like, raid out. We're past the 3-hour mark, and at this point, this is not art. And I don't feel like changing the stream type. Alright, who live? Who do stuff?
James is live.
James is like, we have not rated James in eons. We're rating James. Starting that shit right now. All right, thank you everyone for popping in. Much love and appreciation. Hopefully the conversations today weren't particularly triggering for anybody.
Sorry.
As I mean, you're the one who got triggered, not the one who did the triggering. So I feel like you're fine.
I think I triggered somebody out though.
Fucking if being told not to talk shit on your friends is triggering, then I guess fuck them. But if they understand and choose to come back, they're welcome to. Just, you know, be kind and be aware that we have lots of trans homies here. That being said, let's go say hi to James, our fucking wrestling boy. He's doing some WWE 2K25. Hell yeah. Let go. I'll be back Thursday doing some Dark Souls 2 and getting my ass beat down by a computer.